during 20 lives that we did for Closers Ball. Like we called on Saturdays and Sundays, any day. Like Caesar, Hyra, and a bunch of other guys who came up, we called and we showed the industry that, hey, you can close anytime. And, it's been a fun ride. And, thanks for training all those people to close deals, because I'll let you cover this. But some people ask like, oh, is it like heavy on titanium? No, it's not heavy on titanium, but it's heavy on ability to close in one call. I met a bunch of people who do 2-call closes. The most common feedback is like, okay, it's hard to get a hold of person for the second time. Or the first call sound like another VA call. Let's say we have a call lead and VA called, clarified all information. Right now you call and you sound like VA. Let me clarify information. I'm going to call you back with the offer. Or it's 1 hour conversation about building rapport, their relatives, which can be important, which might win you some points. But if you don't finish with at least some kind of offer and trying to close, you're not going to move forward anywhere. And that's, for now, we think is the most effective way to close deals. And this is what RG is teaching. And, happy to see that it's proven. And bunch of calls that were actually in top 10, those were actually 1-call closes. Those were closes. It wasn't like, oh, just random big call that just put bunch of metrics. No, those were closes. Those were great calls. And thank you for, making it happen.
Well, thanks for giving us the opportunity. And to kind of recap some of the stuff that you talked about there, this was open to the general public, not just Titanium University members. I'm extremely proud of TU and all of the people that submitted calls. It's not easy to put yourself out there to be judged on what you're already doing. The ultimate judge is how much money gets in your bank account, right? That's the ultimate judge. But this is an opportunity for everyone to kind of understand where they are skill set wise with talking to sellers. And it gave a great idea of what is taking place inside of Titanium University with leveraging speed to lead leads. For us to take 70% of the top 10 is obviously an honor for both me and Cassie and all of the Titanium crew. We're extremely proud of everybody. I know there was other people inside of TU that had extremely high scores as well. But due to some of the scoring, whether or not it wasn't a speed to lead or a package or whatever, they didn't quite make the top 10. But I'm proud of each and every person for putting themselves out there to get judged. And like you said, Yuri, I was one of the first people to submit calls because I saw this and it's an opportunity. I wanted to showcase what Titanium University could do with using the closers formula. And this comes back to, people questioning, why is Titanium so heavy on PPL? What makes the closers formula different? Well, it's about results. And that's all it ever is about. And that is something that's a huge focus of what we're trying to improve on here at TU, is getting more results for our community. And so I'm proud of each and every person that submitted this. And for the people that finished at the top 10, could be more proud of you. So let's kick it off, Yuri. Let's bring up who finished in the top 10 here.
Can we get Gene? I think he's in the backstage.
Let's get it.
And I just wanted to add another thing, guys. For us, it's very important. I know with iSpeedToLead, but it was really important for us to show some transparency, how we score. You could see all the 41 metrics. We also allowed everybody to submit different calls, and we saw people who called for sale by owners. We saw people who called on tax blast. Even Hyra, Caesar, they submitted calls from other PPLs and their own lead sources. You did get a little bit more points for calling iSpeedToLead leads and getting our packages, which might be a little bit reduced during our next competition. But so far, it's been transparent. The feedback was fairly positive, and we would like just, to keep pounding this, keep improving our AI, and just have more fun with that.
There's Gene, founder of The Money.
What's going on?
What's up, Gene?
Hey, man, congratulations. I can't believe you won.
I know. It's getting old. At some point in time, I think we should just say I'm pretty good at this.
I was like, wow. That's
like Stone Cold Steve Austin wearing the belt. I didn't know Yuri's going to announce me the winner that fast, so I didn't pull out the belt.
So, and we already promised RJ that we're gonna send him some kind of cup or something.
Yeah,
So,
I need Gene. I
Hey,
need.
Yuri, let's give away some. I got some gear here. Let's give them away.
okay.
Oh,
So we're gonna do
give
that
some
too.
gear away. All right, Yuri. Let's announce some of the top 10. Who do we got?
Let's go. And the Mr. Number 10 is, you wanna go? You go. There you go, guys. So,
Who finished in the top 10?
and the number 10 is Mr. Cesar Lacosta. Let's
There
bring
he
him
is.
in.
Let's
What's up, Caesar?
go. What's up, man?
What's going on? So Caesar, do you know on your call, was it a speed to lead?
It was.
It was, yep.
It was.
Yes, sir.
So going through the competition, I know you were a big part of the lives there. Was there any takeaway or any learning that you got from the lives and kind of doing that consistently day in and day out?
You said it, just consistency, Anytime any of these guys do this, like take advantage of it, not only because you can get some prizes, but just that energy that you get out of it, right? Where you're able to use someone else's positive energy to just carry you on throughout the day. Because there are days when this phone gets pretty darn heavy, not gonna lie, But when I see Tyler or either other folks even outside of TU just banging the phones, I'm like, well, if they can do it, so can I. And the next thing you know, it just becomes muscle memory. So it's huge, man, and I'm glad that iSpeedToLead is doing this. It definitely helps a lot of people out, and I'm sure for people that are listening, it helps them too.
Absolutely.
And
Well, Caesar, I've been asked a lot of times about, why do I feel like you're one of the best closers inside of TU? I had to say it goes to the daily reps that you put in, man. I mean, you're a student of the game. You're always putting in the work, and it's very obvious to so many of us. So congratulations on finishing in the top 10. Yuri,
And-
go ahead.
Thank you.
yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Caesar because he helped also a lot of people to get better. He has his own group, SAF2, SAF10.
Tap 10.
10, it's 10. Maybe we get to 20 one day, or 30, or 100. But one of the winners actually on our board was actually trained in part by Caesar, and you're gonna guys see him as well. But shout out to Caesar for helping out a bunch of people on our channel and inside of TU. And the number 9 is, if we have him present, Mr. Tyler Osborne, as well with Titanium University.
What's up, baby?
How is it going?
Hey, it's going great. How are y'all? I just
So Tyler went live on Saturday with a bunch of other TU members, and he had one of the best calls I think I've ever heard a TU member have. And that deal you locked up on Saturday just got assigned today for 15 grand, right?
yeah, it was actually it was supposed to be 21. We forgot about some arrears. Is like 15.5, but yeah, like 2, 3, 4 days.
Yeah. I mean, Tyler, Caesar, TU, OGs, just I expected them to finish in the top 10 and they came through. So congrats to both of you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. And right now, the number 6 spot, by the way, was taken by Mr. Nick Zumwalt. I hope I pronounced the last name right.
What's up, Nick?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Nick, are you did you expect to be here or is this a surprise?
Honestly, it's 100% surprise, but I truthfully have you to thank for it, RJ. You're such a popular man that you haven't had time to review my calls, and so I wanted to go to the next source and figure out how my calls were going. And I'll be honest, I was completely sidelined, realizing I was going in the top 10, or even realizing where I truly did place, which is awesome. So
This
thank
is
you
why
for your deeds.
Nick, this is why everybody should always do, like Caesar said, do these lives, do these competitions. It can bring out another part in you, right? The 2020 Closers Olympics was my breakout moment. I didn't think I was a good closer, but by going live and doing it, next thing you know, everyone's like, "Holy cow, man, you're really good at this." And it just kind of became a part of who I was. So I'm hoping for you, this is like a breakout moment where suddenly you kind of embrace like, oh, I can do this. I expect to be closing deals on a daily basis. So I'm extremely proud of you, man. And I'm not gonna say I was surprised to see you on here. It just I didn't know if you were gonna submit or not, right? I didn't know if you had calls. I didn't know if you were gonna do it. And so to see that you actually be willing to do that, that's an awesome thing for you. This is an awesome moment and something that hopefully gives you momentum moving forward.
Thank you, Roger. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, you've seen my journey, and you've seen what it's taken for me to be at this moment. So for you to say that, it really means a lot. Thank you.
Love it.
And Mr. Nick actually got the second ever highest score in AI Closers Coach, right after RJ. If you take raw scores, so it's 8.6, RJ got 8.8. That's the highest ever we got. So Nick is actually at 8.6. So that's if it means something. But we hope to get some nines in future. But
all that means is I don't have to do call reviews anymore. Nick just has to do them all, since he's going to come on here and say I don't have time to do his. So now, Nick, you're.
I still didn't get number one. So I got a lot to learn still. You still got to do those call reviews.
I love it. All right, Yuri.
And at number 5 is Mr. Jairo Rodriguez, who I know is regarded one of the best closers, if not the best closer in Titanium. So excited to have him on the board too. And
Jairo will be with us later. He's driving and he lives in Manhattan, and so that's not a good thing. So yay, Jairo, we're so proud of you. Also, we expected it. So good job doing meeting expectations.
So, and at number 4, we got Mr. Jesse Barco.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So Jesse, I know that you don't put yourself out there. I think your exact words before this were your face is sweating. It might be because you have the most epic beard and your face actually can't breathe. But I knew that you were a killer, and I was happy to see you submit a call and get up there. This is no surprise to me whatsoever. I know you've been slinging deals, in the past 6-9 months of your business has been insane. So congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much. I'm just excited to be in a room with y'all. So that's awesome. That's a huge accomplishment for me.
Congrats, man. And we got one more, right, Yuri?
Correct. And guys, if you want to check the full board and also check the packages, just go to titanium.iSpeedToLead.com. You can see the scores. You can see actual submission form and metrics, still available, how we measure. So if it helps, it might help some of you, to check how we score and, how you can win. Plus, you can get a bunch of leads with iSpeedToLead too. And do we have Alex here too or no?
Alex, no, he's not here right now.
Okay. So, and we're going to number 2 right away. Mr. Team Lambao. Let's freaking go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Number 2.
Yes,
2.
sir.
How's it feel, Tim?
Man, it feels good. I really just want to get the prize. When I saw the prize, I was let me get the money. That's it. But
Tim,
I love it.
I had to say, man, Caesar's been your number 1 fan since day one. Before you were even in TU, he believed in you. And I've seen how hard you worked. I told you this inside the group. Couldn't be more proud of you. This is a showcase of where your skill sets are headed and where they're going, man. And congratulations, brother. This is an amazing accomplishment for you and your family. And hopefully the prizes that you did win, we can spearhead that into more money in the bank account.
That's right. Thank you, RJ. I really appreciate it. When I came in here, I don't know nothing about wholesaling. I just found a YouTube video of RJ, got into the Facebook, got into the Vault, messaged Caesar and Tyler, remember, then they got me in TU, then that's it.
I love it. Yuri, Alex is in the backstage now.
And we just have a guest who is one of our frequent live guys, Mr. Alex Rodriguez, got number 3, not in titanium yet. He might join.
Yeah. What's up to you again?
Caesar will close him on that to get some affiliate money.
He's been working on it since he coached me in the accelerator program.
So,
what's up, Alex? How you doing, man?
Not much, man. Just happy to make the leaderboard as a newbie. I just started off in September, so just
tell us top 2 things you learned from RJ.
Just being straight up with the process, man, and being cocky, confident. You know what I mean? Like right at the gate, well, how much you looking to get for it? What's going on? Like, don't be afraid and just figure out how you can solve the seller's problem and get straight to the point. Not everyone's gonna be your seller, and just on to the next, pretty much.
Love it. Congratulations, Alex. I think everybody that has participated in this, one, should take away the fact that they've been graded on this, and to see that there's not a big difference from RJ submitting a great call to Tim submitting a great call all the way down through the top 10. This really proves that the difference in this business after you develop skill sets is your ability to maintain consistency, the ability to navigate the losses and the struggles to get to the victories. That's what really differentiates this, because once you kind of understand how to navigate these seller conversations, we're all pretty equal. And so proud of each and every one of you, and looking forward to doing this again in March.
Awesome. And guys, consistency. Speaking of consistency, here's a quick shout out to plenty of people. And I know you guys submitted a bunch of different calls, but especially Tim and RJ, what stood out, all the calls, especially RJ for sure, all the calls were graded 8+. So 8 is like green zone on the AI closer coach. So all the calls were graded 8+. Even there are, I think you submitted like 5 calls or something, but all of them graded 8+. They went to the closing, they explored motivation, they did the right opening, they did the right assessment, they did the offer. So it's all about consistency, and we see it in a lot of cases. People forget, people miss some parts of closers formula. So guys, just follow the process, execute, listen, and just keep closing deals, even though it might be boring.
One more shout out. I know I haven't been on a live with her, but I know Ashley is a huge part of the iSpeedToLead team, coming on with the lives all the time. Thank you, Ashley. I believe Ashley was on the leaderboard at one point in time. I don't know if she finished in the top 10 or not, but I know she's a great closer, and so thank you, Ashley. One of these days, Yuri's going to let me and you on a live together at the same time. I don't know. Right now, he just won't allow it. So,
well, I wanted to point out this thing too. Taking competition seriously is important too. Like Tim right away, hey, 30 closes, I got them all. Let me submit them all. And he would, he would contact me like last day, like, did you rank all my calls? What happened there? Let's go there. I got a package. Give you there's my 25 points. Same as Alex. So being competitive. And by the way, guys, I know there is a phrase like collaboration over competition. Yeah, we need to have some balance. We should be willing to kick some butts around. And because that's just gonna help you in life. And I know RG is kind of trying to be humble for that and blah blah, but I know everybody in this room is fairly competitive. That's what I
mean. Let me say this on that note, Yuri. At the end of the day, once TU is done, hugging around the campfire singing Kumbaya, we're all buying the same damn leads, and I don't get to eat off of Caesar closing a deal. So, as much as I love Caesar and I want him to win, there's plenty of deals out there. If we're competing on a deal, then we got to win. That's it. And that's how business is in general. We can all be friends, but we are all competing to get in front of as many motivated sellers as possible, get properties under contract, and assign those for profit. That's our job. And so that's why I like these types of competitions, because it does, like you said, it does show where our skills are. But the ultimate skill is being able to cash checks at the end of the day.
Couldn't say it better. And on this positive note, guys, let's make some dials. Everybody got some balance. Everybody got some leads. So
let's do it.
RJ, you can put me on the backstage, and I'll let you guys call.
Appreciate you, Yuri. All right, boys. Alex, you dialing with us? Let's do it.
Wouldn't have it any other way, RJ.
All right. Anybody already bought leads? Nick's already bought leads? All right. Very good. I'm behind the 8 ball. I have not bought a lead yet.
Slacker.
So do we stay muted or unmuted?
Unmute when you get someone on the phone, unless there's someone already going. And if you have a shitty call, mute yourself.
Gotcha.
Hey, we got baseball practice. I'll be right back on after it. I'm sure at least Alex will be on here. So I'll be on. I'll be watching.
All right. See you, man.
Hello.
Hey, is Nestor there?
Yeah, speaking. How can I help you?
This is RJ Bates calling about your property there on East Willow Street. Looked like you had talked to someone on my team about wanting to sell that property. Is that correct?
Considering it, yeah.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
550.
550. All right. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
No, I'm not gonna move back to Idaho, so there's no plan on keeping the house. So I'm thinking about just unloading it and buying a house somewhere I live.
Gotcha.
So
Is maybe my notes are incorrect. Is it tenant occupied? Is it a rental property for you?
it's a rental property for me.
Gotcha. Okay. How much is it currently occupied or vacant?
Well, that's the thing. Currently it's vacant, but I can take it off the market for rental if you're really considering about giving me what I'm asking for, my asking price.
Gotcha. How much was it renting for?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Well, it's either you guys want to buy it for what I asked for, or we don't need to talk.
Right, but the rent rate might help me want to give you that.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you that information. So it's either you guys take it for what I'm asking for, or we don't need to talk, just basically.
Okay. That's weird. I mean, if it was rented out for like $5,500 a month, I mean, that might make me be like, yeah, let me give you the money right now. All right. That's why I don't buy leads in Idaho. Why did I do that? It's like I haven't done this enough to realize, RJ, don't buy tenant occupied leads in states where you know it doesn't cash flow. I need to make a video about that. Tenant occupied properties in Nevada, Idaho, California. Don't buy those leads. Is everyone else muted? Everyone else is muted.
feeling well. I don't know. She should have vacated the house. I haven't been out there because I haven't been feeling well, and I'm not driving right now.
God, okay. So you saying the tenant is still there, or has she vacated?
She was supposed to vacate, and I got word that she had vacated, so I don't know.
Okay. So are you? And I'm sorry, but are you currently living nearby there? Are you in a different state? What's the situation?
No, I'm in a different town to where where the house is located.
Okay.
And I may have to ask you 2 or 3 times different things because I have a hearing problem right now. I had my eardrum converted, so I am kind of in a bad shape right now. And I'm not driving or anything. The fact that I haven't been out there to see anything, because I'm not driving.
Okay. So if I'm hearing you correctly, ma'am, you're looking to sell this property because your previous tenant, or maybe she's still there, we don't know, trashed the place. And I mean, what's your ultimate goal here?
To sell the house because I'm getting too old to keep up anything.
Yeah, no more tenants and toilets for you, huh?
I didn't understand.
Oh no, I was just saying no more tenants and toilets for you, sounds like.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Well, you said something that I just want to bring up. You mentioned you had other offers on the table. If you don't mind me asking, why haven't you taken them yet?
Well, for one reason, someone called me. I haven't been able to go out there and, see it or anything because I haven't been driving. It's been about a month and a half now that I've had my ear problem, and it's not getting any better. They couldn't get the blood out of my ear yet, so I'm waiting on them to try to get the blood out. They don't want me to drive or anything. I don't know what happened to my eardrum function before Christmas.
Sorry to hear that, ma'am. That being said, I mean, I'm sure these guys have thrown offers over the phone. Any reason why you haven't taken them yet? Are they just a little bit
Because
lost
I have
there?
no, can you call me back because I'm not clearly hearing everything because my left ear is stopped up. And I have problems of understanding, and I don't want to say anything that I don't understand. I'm not understanding right now. That's the only reason I'm not talking.
Oh, no problem, ma'am. I definitely want to be respectful, and I always say family and health comes first. So, absolutely. What's a better time or better day for me to call you back?
I go to the doctor.
Well, it's Doug.
Hey, Doug, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Jefferson Street. Looked like you had spoken to someone on my team about wanting to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll be selling it soon.
Awesome. How much were you going to be looking to get for it?
I was gonna list it 135.
135. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
I bought it a couple weeks ago from a lady that needed to get out of town fast. Got a good deal on it. She left all of her stuff and her dirt behind, so I cleaned it out. We're probably about 90% done. We'll have it done by, I guess, tomorrow is what they're telling me. I will clean out the roof. And then I got a new garage door coming in a week or two, just because the old one was garbage. just making the worst thing about the property the best thing now. So.
Gotcha. So when you say you're going to be done, is it more of like a quick little cleanup or a full-on flip?
Well, yeah, I guess you can call it wholesale.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Not exactly. Yeah, so, we cleaned out all of her stuff, but we're going to do it like a deeper clean, like a vacuum and a wipe everything out kind of a thing.
Yep.
But really, I mean, it's extremely livable. Like it just, it's just not modern, really.
I got you. Yeah. I'm you though. I want to be, I'm a investor just like you. So if I were to buy it at 135, is there any meat left on the bone there for me to come in and be able to make money?
I would think if you painted and did new flooring, I thought the cabinets were okay. The previous owner had like Rebath or one of those postcard companies. We do the bathroom, so that's already done. I would think like max ARV would probably be like 180 for that town. The town's very like hit or miss. It's a strange area.
Right. 180. I mean, if I did 180, I wouldn't be close to that 135,
Sure.
So your intentions are just quick cleanup, take it to the MLS and kind of see if you can get a quick owner occupant to come in there.
Yeah, exactly. Let somebody get an affordable house, let them fix it up and add to their own wealth.
Yeah. I have no idea what you bought this for, but I'm typically wanting to talk to the seller that you talk to and wanting to buy it at that price. You know what I'm saying? And even in this scenario, I totally would want to steal your strategy. I'd want to be the wholesale guy before the flip guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just turned around quick and move on to the next one. Why spend all summer remodeling it?
Exactly. That being said, even though I'm probably not a good fit on this one, are you actively buying in that area?
Oh yeah, I buy from Sheboygan to Shawano, so it's quite a territory I have.
Gotcha. Well, if I ever come across other deals, do you ever buy from wholesalers?
Yeah, I would. I haven't really taken the time to, I guess even though I kind of am one, I don't really have a high opinion of wholesalers. I think they're always a little optimistic.
Yeah, understood.
I seriously should probably sit down and get my name out there with some wholesalers. I'm on some of their mailing lists, but I don't know. I'm just kind of distracted, but I do need to focus on that part of it.
Well, if you want to, I mean, you can, once you get a chance, shoot me over a text of kind of what you're looking for, the areas, and kind of the best contact information. I can pass that over to my team. And as we come across deals, we can bring them to you and see if it's a good fit or not. At least then I can make something out of this phone call, since I'm not going to get a house out of it. But at least maybe we can do a deal later on in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put me down for anything Northeast Wisconsin.
Northeast Wisconsin. Just text me over like your best email and whatnot, so that way I can actually formally put you in my system, because we put them by geographical, because we do this across the nation. So, and my name's RJ Bates, by the way.
Okay. Hi, RJ. I'm Doug.
Nice to meet you, Doug. Well, yeah, shoot that over to me, and then hopefully we can send you some deals over later on this year.
Okay. And are you the owner?
I am.
Okay. And then do you pay with cash, or do you just flip contracts?
Well, I've done both. Normally at this point, I primarily just like the wholesale. But I've done wholesales just like you, wholesales. I've done in fix and flips in like 13 different states at this point. So, but I kind of got burned out on that and also got burned on it. So at this point, I primarily wholesale.
Yeah. And then use PropStream or what's the other one? InvestorLift?
So both. We use PropStream for comping primarily. And then Investor Lift and Investor Base is what we use for dispositions.
Yeah, I keep wanting to sign up for Investor Lift, but I don't know if there's enough buyers in my area.
Honestly, if I were you, I would test out Investor Base. You can get a free trial on it for 7 days. And so then that way you can get in there for 7 days, play around with it, look at the buyers list. The buyers list between the two are very similar. Investor Lift is more of the bells and whistles with the AI features that they have. They have a mode called Artemis mode, which allows you to see when a buyer actually views your email marketing, how long they look at the pictures, how many pictures they click on. So that's kind of what you're really getting with Lyft. So honestly, if I were you, small area, probably smaller buyer base. Instead of spending thousands a month, you just spend $249 a month with Investor Base, and you can test it out for a week for free.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I own a Home Investors franchise, and they give us like an insane discount on Investor Lift. But it's still, still a few grand, for the year. And it's like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't let you look at the buyers list in your area until after you pay for it.
As someone that does this across the country, we primarily at this point use Investor Base.
Okay, good to know. All right, cool.
All right, Doug. Well, it was good talking to you, man, and best of luck with your deal. Hopefully it sells fast once you get it listed.
Yeah, I don't think this will be a problem, but yeah, thanks for the call and thanks for the info. Keep me in mind.
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Doug. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, bye.
Victor, I don't think anybody came on here to watch me close a TU member. See if Tim is on the phone with somebody. Tim, can you unmute?
But yeah, it's an older house, yeah.
Got it. It's older house. It's like what? 1969, is that right?
Maybe because because mine was 89, so I'm pretty sure that one had 60s or so. Maybe 70s, but 60s probably more. That's my.
All right, so let me see here, Sean. So based on what I'm looking right now, seems like I need to do the AC, the water heater, right? How is the roof looking like?
It's like 15, 20 years old, maybe.
Got it. So, all right. So definitely. All right. So definitely need to change it pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, she did do the roof. I remember that because she had some roofing issues, and so she went ahead and paid that and got that done. That's one of the good things that she did do.
Yeah, got it. So let's do this. Let's say I put in a medium rehab, $25 per square foot. That's probably gonna end up 35 to like 45,000 worth of rehab. How much do you think I can sell it back to the market once I put in 50,000?
I don't know. All the houses there are going for the 200s and something. So I don't know particularly what this one would go, but because even the house across the street went for like 250, 2something. So I mean, it's a good area. Just like I said, the AC unit and the windows, but
Got it.
I could have a thing figure maybe over 200.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's selling their house next door and across the street for around 2something. So that's what I thought 200 would be all right. But then I thought, okay, well maybe the rehab stuff. So
Yeah, I mean,
I guess yeah.
Yeah, I think you're actually right.
I could put the work into it and get the 200 if I want to do it that route.
Yeah,
I guess it's how important.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, feel free to do that. Like what I said, you can put in your money here, do the work yourself if you want to, but that comes in with another problem, right? Like contractors,
How's that?
you know,
What,
like you have to manage
well,
the
I just did this
contractors,
one myself.
right?
Oh yeah. But yeah, because I had to remodel this. The house I'm in now, I had to remodel it too. So I was like, well, it's cool. It's whatever. I mean, it won't be the first time.
Got it. All right,
But
so I think you're actually right. Like the
yeah.
a couple of properties here sold around 200. So let's see here. Real quick, let me explain to you our process real quick, Sean. So every time I buy a property, I always have to find a local partner. That way, I always have a set of eyes on all of my project at all times. All right.
Yep.
Yep. And once we agreed upon a price, I'm just gonna send you a two-page agreement that says I'm going to buy this property on this X amount. Then once you sign that back to me, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send my contractors and my partners. If they come back and everything is the way you told me it is, then we open up title and we close on your timeline, right? But if it's not, then we have to revisit the price and the timeline. Does that sounds good?
Yep.
All right. So if I buy this,
I'm just right now. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So if I buy this one cash, as is, I pay for all the closing costs and no realtor commissions. What's the best number that you can do for me?
I don't know because I'm still now. You got me thinking. I don't know if I want to remodel it myself or just let the next person. I'm gonna have to think about that one for a minute. Because if I sell it the way if it's the way it is, I don't know. Because the city had it for 140, so I'm thinking. Oh no, I might have to get back with you on that one because now you got me thinking.
Ask him how much.
Having the money to do it though, it's weird to actually have the money to put it together or not.
I mean,
It's interesting. I guess I don't
yeah,
have that kind of money, but
yeah, that's an option, right? Like based on what I'm looking right now, I mean, 45 to 50,000 plus the foundation. So foundation, it's a little bit of money, but if you have the money, so you can do it yourself. But if you don't want that
yeah,
headache,
but I'm not gonna be back in town. Yeah, because I'm gonna be back in town this coming spring.
mm,
So I'll see then, because I'm in California, so I can't get there right now to figure everything out because I still got to get rid of everything out of the house anyway.
okay.
So, but yeah, I won't be there until it gets a little warmer, I guess.
All right. So, okay. Well, I do want to make a deal right now
Yeah.
because the way I look at this is, the faster I don't make money. I don't make money until I sell the property, right? So the faster I buy it, the faster I put in rehab, then the faster I sell it, the faster I get the money. So like what I said, I don't, I'm not like a big company who buys like 10 properties, 20 properties in a month. I only buy like 4 or 5, right? So I do want to make a deal right here. Again, I buy it cash as is. I pay for all the closing costs and no realtor commissions. Can we do a business at 80,000?
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it for a minute. I don't want to jump to anything and screw myself over either. So
Got it.
yeah,
Not a problem.
I'll figure it out, man. But give me a little bit. I'll figure it out.
All right, not a problem. When you
'Cause
say,
obviously you can tell I've never sold houses before, so I'm gonna take my time on. Give me a minute on selling this one.
got yeah, definitely, Sean. Yeah, take your
But I
time.
definitely appreciate it.
Definitely. But just real quick, when you say think about it, what exactly do you mean by you want to think about it?
Well, because I don't know if I want to put the money in myself and restore the house myself and ask for more money, or do I just want to count my losses and sell the house as is and not try to do anything with it?
Hmm.
or if it gets really down to it, I mean, I guess I can rent the property too. But I don't know if I want to do that either, though.
Okay.
But I think selling it is good. Selling it, I can put the money into my other house.
Yeah, I mean you have the money, right?
The thought. So
I mean the only thing that you need to think about.
take the money. Yeah, because I can sell that house and put the money into the house that I'm living in. So because that house is vacant.
Right.
So
Well,
nobody's in it.
there you go. Now you have options, right? So think about it. Either you want to do the work, put in the rehab, then you sell it back to the market, or you let other people like me do the work, get your money right now, and just and just live with it. It's up to you, right?
Yeah, I can do that. What's going on, George? But yeah, okay. Well,
Okay.
all right. Well, I'll think about
Yeah.
that. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I'll
Sure
get
thing.
it together. But yeah, I definitely went lower on the price because of the rehab part. So
Right,
I'll figure
right.
that out.
And once you got
Whoever buys is gonna have to do something.
think about it. Save my number. I mean, if you have any questions, just give me a call back. All right.
Oh, I definitely will do that. I appreciate it.
All
Thanks
right.
for your time.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it.
All right. You take it easy.
Yes, sir. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me.
What's up, Hyro?
Hey, RJ. I made it.
You did. I'm 0 for 4 so far.
6 more to go.
That's exactly. I'm feeling good. I'm getting the bad ones out of the way.
Exactly.
That bill sucks. Just based off of what you just wrote there. 14-day disclosure. I'll look into it.
Your call has been forwarded.
No worries.
I'm too long finished working and I was trying to lay down for a minute. I'm sorry.
No worries. All right, so let me ask you, Miss Shannon. Let's say I do close on this in the next 14 days, or let's say by the end of the month, and I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees at all, and I'll buy it as is. I mean, what's the best price that you think you can do here?
I told her 5, but I have to. That's because that's what he wants for me.
Who's
So I
he?
really would have to talk to him. That's my husband. I really have to talk to him and see will he go down, or do he just want to stick at that price?
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, let me ask you. I mean, you mentioned you've had this for a while now. I mean, let's assume for a second he doesn't want to come down on the 5. What's your guys' plan then?
He ain't got no choice.
I'm sorry?
He ain't got no choice. Eventually,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we just go to the next property, I guess, until we find somebody to buy it.
I got
Like
you.
we've been doing.
I got you. Okay. And are you guys ever gonna plan on maybe fixing it up to rent it out, or?
Perhaps. I'm not really sure though, because we invested a lot of money in 2 of our properties. We're finna get ready to start on another one right now. So if we do, it won't be one that we'll be doing right this moment.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, you know what, Miss Shannon, how's this? Because I do really appreciate you telling me your story, and like I said, it hit home for me because we have very similar experience in the last few years. And I do want to build a lasting relationship here, as you do have other properties we're looking to offload. How's this? I'll take a flyer on this one. I'll go ahead and agree on that 5,000, right? And like I said, while we're running title search, I'm gonna send my guys out there. Now, if it ends up being like a full teardown, then maybe I might have to come back to the table. But at 5,000, I think we should be pretty good based on the way you describe the property.
Okay.
All right, so
That sounds good.
So the question for you is, I can send over the agreement to you right now on that email address that you provided. And so can you stay on the phone maybe for like maybe 2 to 3 more minutes, and then I can quickly go over it with you from top to bottom?
With the form, it's gonna say.
I'm sorry?
You saying the form you gonna send?
The
That means the agreement.
Yeah, I will be sending you a purchase agreement saying that I'll be looking to purchase this property at $5,000. We'll close on it on the end of the month or sooner. And then I'll just say like, hey, we're just, going to do our quick due diligence to make sure that the house is still there, right? We don't, I don't want to go in there and next thing you know, it's burnt down and there's no more house. So that's pretty much it.
Oh no, it's still there.
Yeah. Does that sound fair?
It do.
All right, so just give me a minute or two. It only takes me like 30 seconds to a quick minute to do this. Give me 1 sec.
Start growing right now because they put the plant right now. They go and start. I think they start working already. They do the SKF battery plants and the Ford dealership, Ford plant. They're gonna start doing the electrical cars.
Mm-hmm. Well, how'd you come up with that asking price? What'd you base it off of?
I mean, I'm trying to get at least that much because 2 acres.
I know, but where did you come up with that number?
I'm sorry, I can hear you now. Went away your voice.
Can you hear me now?
No.
How about now? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Okay. So where did you come up with the $45,000 number? Where did that number come from?
I don't know. Since they offer 43, I'm trying to get a little bit more money.
Okay. Who is they? Like they just call you out of the blue and said, "Well, we'll give you 43,000."
No, they call door something, door lay-by houses, lands, and everything. I think it's in Nashville somewhere.
Gotcha. Well, how could I make money with this?
I think you can do a commercial because it is on Short Chapel Road and Landfill Road, right in the corner. You can do either a gas station or you can do. I was trying to do like a RV park.
You can do an RV park on it, huh?
I was going to do that, but then I moved to South Carolina. That's the main reason I'm selling.
Interesting. What's it zoned?
What do you mean?
What's the land zoned for?
I mean, it says commercial, but I think you can do, residential. I think you can do commercial too because on border of my property is a church in there. Short Chapel Church is right next to it. And then if you go to the other way, it's also like a lot of business in a Macon Road or Highway 70, I think it is.
Yeah, it says it's zone residential. I don't know if we would be able to do an RV park on it or not. I'd have to look into that.
They told me because before I bought it, they say it used to be like some tobacco store in there years ago and got caught on fire because in there still is the well, the septic tank, and it's also the power is there. The pole is still in the proper electric pole and everything.
If I gave you 45,000, would you sell it on terms or is it cash only?
What do you mean in terms?
Like where I pay you monthly? Like you become the bank.
Depends how much you're gonna pay every month.
Well, that's all negotiable. I mean, we can figure that out because it also just depends on how many years you would want to do it for.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see here. I mean, how much ideally would you want a month?
I mean, if I'm gonna do that, it's kind of like a lease. How much you can pay every month, based on that, we can do the years, you know.
If I did like 400 a month, it would be 10 years.
Yeah, but if you give me like how much you're trying to give you like down payment.
Oh, that's negotiable.
Let's say if you give me half.
Like if I give you half, I just want to pay the whole thing off. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm already gonna give you half of it, I would just go ahead and just pay the whole thing off, you know?
Yeah, because for me, like renting like 400 is no use too, because I want to use the money.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you know, yeah. Unless you give me at least 10 or 15 down, then we can work with the down payment and whatever years comes with this payoff, and we can go through the bank and sign a contract.
Oh, wait, well, let me do this real quick. I've actually got a buddy of mine. He's looking for land that he wants to do an RV park. He told me if I found the land, he would bring all of the money to actually to do the RV park with me, and so I could actually do it with him. But I don't know anything about that. So let me.
Yeah. And shit, I know he can make $150,000 off of it. I was gonna tell my guy to pay my brother and sister off, give them $30,000.
Dang it. Nobody's got a seller.
Well, we'll definitely look into that. Like I said, I'm here to help you out either way, whether I'm the end buyer or if not, you're more than happy to, for you to leverage my network, and for you to be able to offload these properties to help you guys out.
All right, thank you.
All right, wonderful. And I'll text you shortly with like how I like the pictures, which is very simple. And then just let me know when you think you can get them over, and then and I'll get these I'll get the ball rolling, and probably we'll have some walkthroughs this week, if not next week.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right, thanks, Miss Shannon. You have a good one.
You too, thank you.
Bye. Let's go.
Did you get that one?
Yes, sir. I'm just like you, RJ. Anything under 10, I just can't help myself.
5K, bro. It's death.
But I saw two as-is properties that were boarded up sold for 15.
There you go.
So as long as it's not a teardown, I've got a shot at it.
Yeah, tell Claude to give you 15 right now.
Well, I mean, he won't give me 15 because the other guys bought it at 15.
Oh, that's right. He'll give you.
He'll buy it off me for 6.5, so he can sell it at 15.
He'll give you enough to buy another lead.
I love that guy. All right. I just got to take some notes here, guys, and then I'll get cracking again. How's
It looks
everyone else
like Nick
doing?
is on the phone with a seller. Why won't he unmute?
Because he probably forgot he was muted.
This guy. Nick, unmute.
I don't know if you have his cell, but if you text him, he'll probably see it since he's looking at his phone.
Got it. Well, can you tell me a little bit of what you got going on, property condition wise?
Oh, it's in good condition. I have a tenant, so I might need carpet. It would need to be painted on the inside. That's about it.
You said we might. Have you seen it in the inside lately?
Yeah, I took pictures. Yeah. I went in there, I guess it's been about 6 weeks because somebody said they wanted to buy it. So I took pictures when I was in there. But,
What
Yeah,
happened
I'll
with
go
that?
ahead and
They
send you that
didn't.
contract over. Like I say, give me her
they
email.
try to give me
That way I
less
can have her
money.
as well. Then we'll just go from there. Like I said, I'll get somebody out there in the next couple days or so. We'll get some pictures, some videos, and stuff like that. If everything looks good, man, we should be good to go.
Yeah, all right. Now we got your property cleaned up. I'll get you moving stuff out of there and everything. So it's fine. And shit, we're gonna pack up in that garage. And I'm supposed to go to Nashville, but I will move all that shit. I'll take all that shit moved out of there.
Okay. Well, hell, man, let's go ahead and do that. Like I said, I'll go ahead and send you something right now. That way, at least you can sign it, and then we'll go ahead and get your sister signed up as well. And then we'll just go from there. I'll get somebody out there next couple days, and then we'll see if we can get this deal wrapped up for you.
Yeah, I took a lot of stuff up and burning it outside. You know, a lot of bullshit that was in the house, burning it outside and everything. Dug a hole. I dug a hole so I could push the shelf in the hole and cover it up.
Well, as long as it don't look like shit out there, man, I'm cool with it. But you know, I've dealt with that before, man. People digging holes and stuff, man. And when some people don't even cover it, it just looks like total shit. So as long as it don't look like shit, we're good.
Now you already got another thing, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, but like just me and mom was a damn border, and but I got a buddy of mine. I'm gonna go work at ice store in Nashville.
Okay.
And he's gonna he's out there right now taking stuff up for me and stuff right now too. So I got his dad. I think his dad might find the rest of the stuff in there. I got $5,000 bedroom suit in there. You know, there's a lot of good stuff in there still. You know, like my dad deer head and stuff, man. Nice bucks in there. 11 point, 12 point, 10 point, or 9 point. You know, nice big deer heads in there. White tail he killed last year. They were gone. Before he passed away.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and the mom moved back in the house where they had stood up for a couple of years. You know, about 5 or 6 years they stood up. When he died, mom moved back in the house there. And then she wasn't there almost 2 years. She passed away. Hook up that way in that damn house.
Man, I'm so shit, man. You should give me a more discount. I said you should give me even better discount. I send you 500 today, and you let me have it for 100.
Shit.
I've always been a lucrative business. I think if you do it right.
$1,500. Okay, let's do this. If I can send you 15, we sign for 90.
You do
Ah.
Can't be bad. It's 10 now.
Let's do 100.
Shit, I do 110. Today, that knocked off $10,000. I just been waiting on a video the whole down here. I think somebody's going to get on Facebook about 140. I had it on offer for 147. I turned it down like a dumbass.
Yeah, I would have accepted that.
About 4 months ago, dude offered me 147. And I think I should have took it. I was like, I'm going to get 180 out of it, at least 180 out of it. And, but then that damn government shutdown shit happened, kind of fucked everything up for me. You know, it's all good about my, I'm working and everything, but if I get work stopped working, and I'm like, oh. But, yeah, I'm probably going to down this week. I make 20,000 this week.
So you need some money to go to your job and everything like that, right? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm going up there regardless, but it'd be nice to have a damn cushion in my pocket to go with it, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Let's do this, man. I'll be willing to help you out. I know you came down to 110, but let's do 100. I'll help you out, and then we'll go from there. We'll get this done as quick as possible too.
Let's see,
That way you got some money, some cushion in your pocket too. That way you can work and wait or whatever it is you got to do.
let's see, with the 30 to hold on it, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's already like that, then it'd still be split. I won't be split, but down 70,000, bring 3 of it.
You take the majority of the part. I say you take the majority of it. You and your sister.
The check comes to mine and my sister's name, or
It'll come through the title company. The title company would disperse it out to you, your sister, and your brother. However, it needs to be dispersed out. Everything goes through a title company. Everything goes through a title company.
a pilot company.
Title.
Fire company.
Yes, sir.
I'm going over now with my sister's at now, but because I mean I told her, you know what I'm saying, that we agreed that we wouldn't take no less than 110 on it, though. And the one girl 120 is gonna be this.
Yeah. I know. But at the end of the day, this does help you out in a situation, man. We can move pretty quick on this. I mean, that's what, we're offering speed and convenience,
How long does it take to close out? Oh, you pay all the closing costs?
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it all.
Do 110 and we'll do it. Give me 1,500.
Get out of there. No. Let's do this. Here, let's do this.
Down there in the box for that. But other than that, no, everything else is good.
So say I give you the 375 and then I come in and I do all these repairs. How much do you think it would be worth after I fix it up?
If you paint it, the carpet either needs to be in the living room and the hallway, that would need to be replaced or cleaned real good.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, the reason I hadn't even thought about doing that is I'm sure they want to come in and put their own color down. And because at that point in time, I was thinking of the individual. I was asking $425 for it. I found out about the foundation, and you know, that one guy, he was gonna get his stepdad to do it, but apparently he couldn't get the financing. Is why he didn't buy it, and he was gonna get it. And I told him he could have it for $325. Is that what I told you, or did I say $345?
Somewhere in that range.
$325 is what I told him he could have it if he was going to be the one to fix
the foundation.
Yeah.
But you think it could be worth $425 after we fix it up?
Oh, in a heartbeat. And I also think if you busted it up, you can bust it up automatically in 2-acre increments. Because I done checked on this to see what it could be used for. And you could bust it up into 2 acres. She told me it had to be 2 acres apiece, unless I wanted to do a subdivision. And if I wanted a 6th house there, then I would have to put in for a subdivision permit. I have 105. And each lot could be broke down to the 2 acres apiece, and you could have that many more houses.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
325 is what I'm thinking that I need. And if I fix the foundation, then I'm going to need whatever that is for that. I really wanted that little boy to get it. He's 25. He wants to be 6 miles up from his parents and all, and he just couldn't get the finance. And then I'm not in a position to self-finance.
Was it because he couldn't qualify or the property?
It was he couldn't qualify.
I see. Was he going to live in it?
Yes.
Did he have any money to put down?
No. He had.
And we could, we should have.
Like I said, 3 different times and about 6 different phone calls. You know, he likes the new horses. We used to have Tennessee walk. And it also comes with a tractor. Whoever wants to buy it, it's a John Deere tractor. Take care of all the parts and
Is he still interested? Like, how long ago was that?
It's been about 2 weeks. So, when I go down there tomorrow,
so when he gets done with Cheddar County, he has to go back to Dixon County and wait for another bed. Son of a bitch. You want to do it?
Because there's a part of me that wonders, what if I just came along and I became the bank for him?
I'm going to go to Nashville and what's your advice on?
I will mention that to him, and I'll say this month.
Let me place a quick call. Are you going to be available in like 15, 20 minutes after this? Let me place a quick call and let me give you a call back if I get a response, okay? All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
You know that. Yeah. But it depends on how much smoke you want to put into it. But I'm going to turn around and do all this work over here. So you over here too. I mean, when you're about to mature, though, I'll do it. All right. Well, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Right. All right, well, Adrian,
Yeah, say it won't. No, shit, too fast.
K Morrow.
K Morrow.
11
Okay.
at yahoo.com.ph.
Yahoo.com. At yahoo.com, that's it?
Yahoo.com.ph. If it don't have the .ph, it won't send it to me because it's the phone version of the email.
Oh, so it's .com.ph?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this sent out to y'all real quick. Are y'all able to sign over the phone real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll call you right back so I can get this done real quick, okay? All right. This one's about. Let's go. That is one.
Hi, you've reached Matt. Please leave me a message or send me a text.
So for everyone that's watching, I have a vacant land deal that could be converted to an RV park. I'm talking to Travis Wells about that. And then I've got another lead in Tennessee that could be a seller finance. So I'm calling another TU member to see if he's interested because there's already a seller finance buyer. Lined up.
I got one contract sending out right now.
Say again, Jesse?
I said I have one going out up in Tennessee.
Nice. I think Caesar already sent one too.
I did. And signed.
Yeah, I got the dude, both him and his sister are going to sign right now.
What part of Tennessee is it? It's not Memphis, is it?
Burleson, Tennessee.
Okay, cool. All right. I called all my leads that I bought. I'm going to go buy some more. First lead I bought today was the one that was a sale. I mean, a contract I meant. Oh, I got to take this call, guys. This is Brittany.
Oh, no.
You a person?
Yes, I am a real person. Is this Amanda?
Yeah, who's this?
This is RJ Bates. I'm calling about your property there on Polk Street. Look like
Hi, RJ. How are you?
good. Look like you talked to someone on my team about wanting to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was a young lady called me yesterday.
Yeah. So, how much were you looking to get for that property?
I've got it listed for 80. But I would consider less. I mean, depending on the circumstances. But I'll tell you, I mean, I don't know if you looked. I have it listed on Zillow. Have you looked at that?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
I don't see it being listed though. I see it that it was sold for 20,000 is the last update that it had on there.
Oh yeah, I bought it from my sister a few years ago. We had actually been working on it for a while together, and I bought her out. But she got tired of it. It's a beautiful home, but it's not your typical fix and flip. It's over 150 years old. It needs a complete refurb. You know, I mean, top to bottom, rooter to the tutor. It needs a new roof, new plumbing, new electrical. My vision for it is I was going to have take the upstairs space and turn it into 5 en-suites. With their own keypad entry, and turn it into a really nice Airbnb bed and breakfast type thing. But it's not your typical fix and flip. It's got to be somebody with a vision and money.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because
yeah, go ahead.
obviously you kind of know the property inside and out. Say I were to come in and do everything, the new roof, the new electrical, plumbing, all of that. What do you think this is worth once it's fixed up?
Once it's fixed up, looking at other, very large old homes in Sullivan, I would say 300, 350. Possibly even more when you add in how old it is. It's the oldest standing home in Moultrie County. It was built in 1868. So, I mean, Lincoln was still fresh in his coffin when this home was built.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy when I started to think about it. I had started collecting a lot of Lincoln. Not that he was ever in the home. I don't want to sell it. There is no evidence that, because obviously it was built after he died. But Illinois is the land of Lincoln.
Right.
And there are actually places like you can go in Moultrie County and there'll be a plaque established, that, Lincoln, was here. He actually was at our courthouse, part of the Lincoln Douglas debates and whatever. So, but yeah, a lot of people are, when they find out how old it is, they're like, did Lincoln ever stay there? No, he didn't. He was already dead when it was built. But there's nothing older in all of Moultrie County, and it really, it's a labor of love. But yeah, so I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Your original question was
It's just how much was it going to be worth once it's fixed
how much
up?
was it going to be worth? Yeah, because I had in my mind, I had budgeted $150,000 to do all of the refurb and renovation with, of course, myself being there, very hands-on, overseeing all the contractors and everything. What we ran into is we had a hard time. We'd hire people to do work. They'd come in, they'd quote us something, and they'd say, yeah, we can get it done for this, and we'd just say, okay, and sign on the dotted line, and then they either wouldn't show up, or they would show up and they would start to work for a day, maybe make a little bit of a mess, and then say, we underbid this project and we can't do it for that price, we're going to need more money. And I don't play that game, so I'm just like, well, I'm sorry you underbid, goodbye. And I mean, I don't know if that's part of the renovation game that people play. The contractor game, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ran into some problems with that, and my sister just kind of lost heart or whatnot. But I still love the property. But RJ, I'm not in Illinois. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. As a matter of fact, since I purchased the property outright from my sister, I haven't set foot in the property. I haven't been there. It's Illinois. So that's one of the reasons why I'm looking to let it go. Otherwise, I never would consider selling it. I mean, if I was there, I'd work on it bit by bit myself. And, as I have done over the years, but it's a beautiful home, but it's not your standard fix and flip. It's for somebody that actually wants to see her restored. She's got like almost all of the original, like woodwork and pocket doors and a lot of the old details and the things that are still there, which is wonderful. But anyway, so RJ, are you essentially are you a realtor who sources properties for people, or what's your thing?
I am not a realtor. I am an investor. I wholesale. I fix and flip. I've done many projects just like this one right here. But I would say this one right here probably takes.
All right, it should have came through yours and hers email right now. You
second for how extensive the work is. I've seen similar types, but I guess my next question would be the 80,000 price point. You said you would take less, but how did you come up with that price point?
RJ, I'm so sorry. I've been waiting on a call from this dentist, and they're just coming in. Can I call you back?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You gotta love that. Can you hear me, Caesar? Bro.
Yeah, what happened? I was in and out of the conversation because I was making calls.
2,900 square foot, full gut, built in 1868. She's like, it could be worth 350, 375,000. She's right. She's asking 80. She bought it from her sister in 2023 for 20. So I'm like, so how'd you come up with this price? I've been waiting on this phone call from my dentist all day long. I have to go.
I did hear that part. Yeah.
All day long, huh? Man.
So RJ, let me ask you, is it if I were to take a wild guess, you need it in the 30s?
Man, I don't even know if I really don't know what I need this at. It is
because of the age.
It is so bad. So bad. That I honestly don't know if we can get it low enough.
Oh my gosh.
Like if she gave it to us for free and we put 200 into it and we sold it for 400, it might make it a deal.
That's true. That's
Maybe.
true.
But she's asking 80. That's wild.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad it was your lead.
Right.
All right, let me call this guy. He just responded to my text.
Jesse is wild with his unmutes.
David.
Hey, David. Good afternoon. This is Caesar. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So thank you for responding back to my text. Looks like you're looking to sell this property on Page Boulevard.
Yeah, I can let it go.
Okay, great. How much are you looking to get for it?
Do you know what you offer?
Well, Mr. David, like I always say, whenever I go to a car dealership, there's usually a sticker price on the window, and then I decide whether I want to buy it or not. And by the way, just the reason why I say that is because the last thing I want to do is waste your time. So if you can let me know how much you want for it, then I can see if I can make that happen for you. If we can, great. If not, no harm, no foul, you know?
Okay, 200.
200. All right. I'm pulling this up right now. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
On Google right here.
It should have came from Sign Now. You'd
Okay.
see Jesse
Is it,
Barco.
is it currently occupied? Is it vacant? What's the situation?
2 units vacant.
5 minutes ago.
Okay.
She invaded the city.
Okay.
Is it the website? Is it giving you
So the
problems
occupied
too?
ones, how much are they paying for it?
Sign now.
Yeah, it's at Sign Now.
650 right now, but you can charge
Website is not loading properly.
Okay. Why don't we do this just so that I can get a better understanding? And I apologize because my mom dropped me in my head so many
Yeah,
times when I was a
it
baby.
was doing
I'm
it
a
to me.
little
I think
slow when it
they're
comes to
have
these things. So
it's
let's go with
down a
unit,
little.
first unit that you
They're
can think
fixing
of.
it.
Give me the
But you
details.
should
How
be
many
able to
bedroom,
sign it
bathroom?
still.
So
I was able to.
I got them running as ones, but most of the time you can run them as twos, 1 bathroom. Because most people make that middle area where a dining room used to be. Most people just make that their bedroom. It's a straight through apartment. 900 square feet approximately.
okay. So how many units are 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom?
All of it can be.
Okay. What are they right now?
I sell them as ones because I didn't want a lot of traffic. But most people, like I say, they'll put in the dining room, they'll put their bedroom, and they'll make another bedroom in the back. Well, it's actual bedroom.
Okay. But as of right now, the way it's set up, I'm assuming total for the whole building is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Is that right? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. And so 2 of them are, so one is 650. How much is the other one paying
All
for?
of them is 650.
Okay. Got it. All right. And how long has the other 2 been there for?
The ones that's living there?
Yeah, the 2 you said 2 are occupied, so are they on a month-to-month, yearlies?
Yeah, one's gonna be on a month to month, and one just came in. When she come in there?
She just came in, so when is her?
July, August, she came in, and the other one's on the month to month.
Yeah, okay. And the month-to-month, has she been there for a long time, or?
No.
Okay. Are they both good paying tenants, or at least the month-to-month?
Yes.
God, okay. What about the July to August? Has she been paying on time?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'd like to know, because if I'm gonna buy it, I want to make sure what's going on with the business, you know?
No, I'm not jerking around. I'm just saying sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they all pay on time.
Okay.
I got one leaving. It's on the second floor east. He was a good paying tenant, but her aunt keeps falling, and she had to go. She's going to stay with her.
Hmm.
So she's leaving.
Got it.
Everybody pays. And the other one's not renting because I just didn't have time to do it. And I'm on a boot now because I messed up my ankle 2 weeks ago.
Oh, man.
So I'm sitting at home doing nothing. Well, I've got jobs out there to do.
Okay. Now, you did mention earlier that I can charge more. How much do you think I can charge this?
$750.
750 is the
You got
top
low
one?
rent. I just never rent up. You get good people. I never went up on them.
Absolutely. You want that mailbox money coming in every month. I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
People running up to $1,000 and they're not renting.
Okay.
That's what's going on here in St. Louis.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like you can technically you get about $3,000 a month every month here. I mean, that's pretty good mailbox money. What got you looking to sell?
I got things I'm looking at. I want to do. I've had it a long time. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. So you got other projects you need the money for? Is that what you're saying?
my son wants to go into some. He want to buy some trucks and new product, new stuff.
I hope he's not looking to buy a Cybertruck.
No, panel trucks to move things.
Oh, nice. How much do those cost?
Depends on what you get. They're brand new, 300,000-400,000. You get them used. Him and his cousins say they'll drive. So I'm investing in them.
So three to 400,000 for those suckers? I've never looked into them. That's what I was asking. How much are they used?
Depends on what it looks like.
Yeah.
He's got the numbers. I don't have. I trust him.
Gotcha. You're just like, just show me the bill, huh?
Right. Just show me what I can make out of this.
My man, you're just like my dad, man. I actually lost my dad 3 years ago. I tell you, that's one thing I do miss about him. You know? So he's always just told me, he's like, just tell me how much you need and let's see what I can do for you.
Right.
Yeah, got it. Now, if you don't mind me asking, the 200, how'd you come up with that number?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. What I accept is a different thing.
I gotcha. All right, yeah. The only reason I'm asking is because I was looking at some of the other quadplex in the area, and the only thing that even came close to it was $155,610 to be exact. So, just like you, man, I'm a business. I'm sorry.
Six family across the street for sold for 360, 350, 360 2 years back.
How many years back?
About 3.
My man. Well, you're in business. I'm in business. I can't really use that as a comp, right? It's just now if we have a time machine, we can go back 3 years ago. Then that's a different story. I'm just looking at what the market is doing right now. You know what I mean? I'm just reacting to it.
Shoot me a number. I can say yes. I can say no. I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if I were to do something like this, just based on the other 2 units, do we still gotta fix things, or what's the situation there? Because you said it's vacant now.
The one on the second floor needs flooring in the front and some painting. The bathrooms and kitchens are fairly decent shape.
Okay. How much do you think I need to sink in for that unit?
Depends on who does it for you.
Well, what if I hire you for it, or one of your guys?
Carpet, I put carpet in them, keep the sound on those old buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Everything to the first floor. So I try to put just commercial carpet in them. And when they move, either I can clean them or I can replace them. Carpet was, $300 last time I bought it for the whole unit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here. Oh, and also, David, I always tell folks, I mean, from an investor to investor, I definitely want to make sure you cash out and you can help your boy out. That being said, I also got to be fair to my business, right? And I'm sure you can understand because you're a business owner yourself.
It's all business. It's not personal.
That's right. That's right. So I mean, how much do you absolutely?
We'll make an agreement. If we can't, we'll just move apart.
Yeah.
Thank each other.
Absolutely. I mean, how much do you absolutely need to help your boy out and put some money in your pocket?
That's not relevant to the value of the property.
Yeah, it's relevant if the margin is really tight. But I'll shoot you straight. I mean, if I can see that one property that's fully fixed, sold for 150, and I still gotta fix some things there. Also, I probably want to get rid of the other 2 tenants because I want to get the maximum out of this one. I'm sorry,
It'll be worth $250 by then.
Yeah, you were gonna say something.
It'll be worth $250 by then. 4 families worth more way though than $150,000, but
I was hoping it would, but right now the market is saying it's worth only 160. I can only go based on what the market is doing, right? I mean, you can understand that. Like, I don't set the price. Unfortunately, you don't set the price. It's just the market. It's what the market bears.
Okay.
But yeah, but if I got to put in some work in there in order for me to get the maximum, usually when I buy rentals, I just look at two things. One, I got to make sure I got to have at least 20% equity in there. And then two, I got to make sure I hit my rent percentage, which usually in St. Louis, I want it above 1.5. So I don't want to bore you with all of this. I'm pretty sure you do the same thing when you buy your rentals. I mean, in order for that to make sense for me, I'm gonna need this probably in a perfect world. I would need this like in the 70s.
Oh, that's 2 years rent.
2 years rent. Oh yeah, 36.72. Yeah, I got you. Well, that's why I said in a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world.
We sell a property with 2 years rent. That's not even feasible.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said in a perfect world. Just like you said, your 200 wasn't your number. 70,000 is what I would have loved to get it for, but I understand why you wouldn't. So what's a good number for you in between?
150.
150?
Yeah.
So that means you're charging me at retail price.
You hear me hopping around on my boot?
What was that?
Do you hear me hopping around on my boot?
No, but I was waiting for you to answer my question though.
I mean, I don't think that's retail.
How so? And by the way, I'm genuinely asking you because if I'm missing something, please let me know. I'm more than happy to pay the 150.
4 units, not like a single home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying because you're like, man, it's a 4 unit. I mean, I can say the same thing here, depending on where I'm looking at the property. But right now, I'm just looking at what's sold in the market. You know what I mean? I can just go based on that. I mean, can I push this out to 200? Maybe. But I don't think I can push it out to 250, 300, or even 400, like you mentioned earlier. I mean, right now, I got to be smart with my money too. I mean, I'd love to do business with you. I'd love to work with you, and I'm willing to come up. But if I were to buy every property at retail price, I'd be out of business. You know what I mean? So I understand 70 is too low for you, and I get it. You also understand 150 is retail price. I mean, if I can close on this in your timeline, I can close as quick as 14 days if you need me to. I'll pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I'll buy it as is. I'll take it with the 2 tenants in there. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I mean, what's the best price that you can do here?
I can't take less than 150 on a four family unit.
You're saying I can rent this out for $3,000 a month?
Yeah.
One second, let me just look, just in case I missed something. It's possible, I've done it before, so just bear with me. Let's look at this thing. Yeah, there's another one down the street from you too, by the way, on Amherst Place. So that's really just 1 block away. I mean, even that one sold for 130. Let's see. I mean, question for you, if you don't mind. I mean, if you're looking to get, 150, or any reason why you haven't put it up on the market with a realtor, maybe? Okay. I mean, the only reason I'm asking is usually people that will. What was that?
I want to sell to an investor quick and clean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go. They know what they're getting. They know what it's worth.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't I do this? Let me ask you this. Let's say I do get you that 150. Do you care where it comes from as long as it gets to you?
There's a wire to my account. I don't care where it comes from.
All right. Yeah.
It's your money.
The only reason I ask, because I always like to be fully transparent with folks, is because for me, I got to hire my own crew, and I always partner with a local investor, so that I always have a set of eyes on my projects. Because of that, that's why I have to come in at a certain price point. That being
I
said,
understand what you're saying.
yeah, that being
I'm clear. I'm not illiterate to the business.
Yeah, I understand. So what I'm saying is, what I can do is, if we get an agreement at 150, what I can do is just for a quick 14 days, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and reach out to all of my local partners to see if they would want to take this up at 150. You don't pay me anything, and buyer pays me for a finder's fee, or they make me as a partner, so I can capitalize on that equity in the future. Either way, I'd love to be able to help you out and try to move this for you. But I just want to be transparent with you right now too. Looking at all the softwares that I'm using, that I pay a whole lot of money for every month, all the end buyers there are buying anywhere between 110 to about 140. I do see that 150. So depending on the condition of your property, maybe someone might buy this at 150. But if you can be flexible within that range, I'll do my best to get you that 150.
Okay. So you're a broker or you're
Now,
an investor?
I'm not a broker at all. I'm an investor. I flip, I buy and hold. And in some cases, like this one, I don't mind wholesaling it. The only difference between me and other folks is I like to be upfront, transparent in the beginning, so you understand what you're dealing with. No surprises.
I know how to say no or yes.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's no hard feelings. You're not hurting my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's your money. You do what you want with it.
That's right. And that's why I was asking you, that's why I want to be transparent with you on what I think would be a great exit strategy here. And unlike others, I'm not going to ask for 30, 60 days. I like to move quick because at the end of the day, you don't get paid. I don't get paid until this thing moves,
Right.
Right. So if you're okay with that, let me explain to you how my process works just so that you understand, and then you can let me know what you want to do afterwards. Let's say you do agree with me on this one. You and I get an agreement for 14 days, okay, for at 150,000. Once that agreement is fully executed, three things are going to happen. One, I'm going to open title to make sure title's clear. Two, I'm going to send contractors. And three, I'm going to send all the local partners that I've done business with in the past. They're going to do the walkthroughs. We're going to get feedbacks, hard numbers. And then from there, we decide. We adapt and adjust if we need to. Or if you say, nope, I'm stuck at 150, then we're stuck at 150 and we rip the contract in half. And if we get someone at 150, then at that point, we'll just extend it for another 14 days in order for them to close. And then we should be good to go.
Okay.
All right. Now, a couple quick questions for you. One, because I know you have two tenants in there. And like I said, I've got my properties too. So I'm very respectful. Do they know that you're looking to sell this property, or?
No, I can get you in, get you out.
Okay, you can get us in, get it. Okay, yeah, because like I said, I want to be respectful. I can always say my guys, I can tell them they're from the insurance company or something, just so it doesn't rock the boat with you. You know what I mean? With your tenants. Whatever's best for you, man. You just let me know. Secondly, in order for me to be able to move very quick on this, I do need a small favor from you. Is there any way you can send me pictures of the properties, especially the 2 vacant units?
Do I probably picture of the vacant unit? Yeah, I gotta get over there. Like I said, I'm on this boot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I don't need it at this very moment, but like if you can get it maybe in the next couple of days, or if you have any boots on the ground, that can do that for you, I'd be more than happy. That would be great.
But I sent them.
You can either text them to me or you can email it. What was that?
I got pictures of 2 units right now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if any pictures you can send me, because at the end of the day, just like you, man, whenever you're buying properties, you at least want to see some pictures. So it just helps me when I'm able to send it to my guys, be like, hey, look, here's the situation. Here's how it looks. If you're interested, let's do the walkthroughs. Which, speaking of walkthroughs, how should we go about that? Should we put lockbox on those 2 units? Should I give you a call and you can show? What would you like? What would be best for you?
Give me a call and I can show.
Okay, so that's fine. So we'll do a 24-hour notice on it. All right. What is your email address? Okay, I got that here. All right, perfect. I'll go ahead. Do you have any questions for me? Any concerns? Anything that you want to talk about that we missed, that we haven't discussed yet?
No. I could send you these pictures also.
Yeah, that would be great. And then what I'll do is I'll draft this agreement right now. I'm sure you've seen tons of these. And then also I see your title is under your LLC name, right? The one that I'm assuming is the same with what you gave me on the email.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. I'll send this over to you right now, and then do you want me to give you a call back and quickly go over it with you from top to bottom, or you're good to go?
I think I'm good to go. I'll read it over.
Okay. And then when should I expect this to be signed?
I got another person offering too, so I'm giving him a day or two.
All right. Well, I'll tell you right now, man. I'm not into I'm not into bidding war, and 2, like I said, I'm helping you out here to push this out. I mean, if they come in higher, then that's totally fine. So how's this? Why don't I put an expiration date on this by, what do you say, tomorrow? And then either you sign it. If you sign it, we got something going. If you don't, I'm gonna go buy another property.
That's fine.
Sounds fair?
That's fair.
All right, sir. I'll go ahead and send this over to you right now, and let's touch base tomorrow. And then in the meantime, if you can send over those pictures, at least I can get a general idea.
Okay.
My man, David, it was a pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a great evening, okay? Take care of that ankle. All right.
All right.
Good job, Caesar.
Yeah, thanks. I'm looking on Investor Base and PropStream, and the ones that sold for like 150, 160, 130, there's no pictures except for the outside. And I'm like, is this like as is? I mean, it's a quadplex.
I don't know.
I don't know. St. Louis. It's not in Goodfellow, though.
Could be great.
It could be, or it could be a complete bust.
Could also just be another St. Louis termination.
It could be. Well, as soon as he signs, we'll know in 24 hours, right? The Bevins will let me know.
Right.
Actually, why don't I just send it to them right now? I'm glad you said something, RJ. Bomb bitch.
I'm getting my teeth kicked in over here. Just every at bat that I take right now is a swing for the fence, strikeout. my RV park vacant land, Travis said no. My seller finance rep, Matthew Kunkelman, said no. They're embracing the no. And then the next one I buy, it says it needs a full rehab, full remodel. And he's like, no, it doesn't need. I already did that. I typed in all the things that I did. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic. Yes, we are still live. This is live and happening. Everyone say hi to Cassie.
I don't know where. Oh, I'm looking.
Hey, Cassie.
What up?
Cassie, you want to call
Those beautiful faces.
You want to call a lead?
I am actually about to call a lead.
Oh, you.
But I have to place a different phone call first. It's not a new lead.
RN 7400 wants us to check out the Missouri regulations that are being proposed. We will fight them with you. Caesar's done for the day.
What? What are you talking about?
You gotta go for a walk?
Caesar's already sent like 8 contracts.
Brother!
Two. Just
Get
two.
it.
Just two.
Okay, 2's really great too. But
Caesar's like, put me in 10th place again. Watch what happens.
you like how Art is hyping you up?
Nick has not unmuted himself the entire time.
This one.
All right. How much are you hoping to get for it?
Around 150,000.
150,000, right?
Yes.
All right. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Just moving. Me and the wife are getting divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry to. How are you holding up?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. You guys got kids?
Unless you can say. Yeah.
How's the kids are holding up?
Oh, I don't know. Some of them's happy, I guess. Most of them.
Oh man, that's well.
You know.
Well, did she already move out in the property, or what's going on?
That's what we've been getting stuff right into it. Move.
You say what?
We've been getting stuff right in and kind of wondering what it's worth and what if that's the fair price for it.
Got it. All right. So, is the divorce over now, or are you guys still on it?
So,
Oh wow. Okay. Got it. Right.
Are
So who moved out? Did you move out or she moved out?
Grove Street.
Well, the way it has yet. 112.
Okay, got it. Yeah, again.
16.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But are you? Yeah. Let me give you. Okay. Well, what's going on? You all right? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a call back.
The,
Like an hour, all right?
Of 114, right there at the end of that street.
At the end of it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was Larry's house, I guess, down there on the left, yeah.
The reason why I bring that one up is it's obviously right next door to 114, but that one sold for 35 back in May of last year.
I think that's the one he was going to remodel it, and he got in there, and it was so bad that he tore it down and put the new house there. That's the one he's offering. He's going to put up for 239. I'm pretty sure. He had the one that turned it all the way down, and they stopped him for a little while, but they went ahead and let him build it.
Yeah, I mean, everything. I mean, I'm not seeing a tear down building. I see it sold. But I don't see it. I don't see it torn down. So maybe it's a different property.
When was it sold?
It sold. Recording date was back in May of 2025.
back in May. That was probably beside, that was Larry's house as well. Yeah, sold to the guy across the street. Yeah, it's in bad shape too.
Yeah.
What did it sell for 39? Yeah, good buy.
So your property, you own it for 50. If you were to fix it up, how much do you think it'd be sold for?
Oh, over there done it up right. Back there, it'd be 180 easy.
You could be able to get 180.
Yeah, I just talked to another guy that one around the corner there, down a few rows down now. He went 210, and it's probably smaller than this house, or maybe. But yeah, I could put, oh man, I could put 50 grand in that thing and be a done deal. Of course, I do all my own work, but I could put 50 grand in it and be done. Make that thing sharp and stay on the rock.
Well, why would you want to sell it for 50?
But I ain't got no funds to do it right now.
Oh.
I'm doing a lot of trees. He's done a lot of siding crews, vinyl siding. And I was
Right.
Champions manager and Advantage Windows manager and my own manager. I used to burn the candle off both ends and had one in my pocket. But I slowed down. I turned 60 and I've just slowed down past decade. But I don't know. You know, I mean, I got other properties. I don't know whichever sells. I'm gonna put the money in the other properties. You know, and get them back up ready.
So is that what you're going to do with the 50 grand? If you get the 50 grand from this, is you're going to put it back into other properties you have?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna spend some on my mom. I'm gonna spend some on her house. Put hardwood floors in her house, and probably try to put her sunroom in the back there off a deck back there, and do some things with her, and use the rest of the money to fix up other properties.
But first and foremost, you got to take care of mom, right?
Yeah, we'll take care of her for while I got a chance to. So yeah, we'll sell whatever I have to sell, take care of her, and spend some time with her and do some things with her and stuff.
And so,
Not an 8 ball.
I mean, you're an investor. You do this quite a bit. You obviously had your own cruise. How much do you think you need to put into the property to realize that 180, 200 ARV or resale price?
I'd say 50 or 60.
So we're looking at
probably about 80 if you had to cost it out, you know. But if you done it like me, you know, I'd probably get away with 50 or 60, but probably more like 80 if you hired it out, I'd say.
all right. So let's walk this out. So we can resell this for about 200,000. That sound about right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And to get there, I would need to put in about 80,000 into it.
Yep.
And then you're looking to get 50. All right. So this is kind of what I'm looking at for, this is where I'm seeing it end up with your numbers, holding costs, closing costs, profit margin. 50,000 is really close. And so if I was able to come in cash, close you out as fast as you would like within the next 21 days, cover closing costs, buy it as is, what do you think you'd be the best price for me is?
I'm going to hold it 50.
You're going to hold it 50?
I've held it 50 for several years. Yeah, I've held it 50% years. I'm going to tell S&H, I don't know, S&H might want it. They're a logistic company there. He don't give me 35, but I'm not going to take 35. I'll just fix that myself if I have to. I'll dig in and sell something else and fix that one up. I got other lots and properties that I can sell. You know.
Right.
I got Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. I got them whenever.
You're a busy man.
Yeah, I was. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta work. Gotta work harder to keep that stuff than you did to make it. Seems like to keep it and keep it all up, you gotta work harder than you had to make it. To get it.
All right, Richard. And do you have an email, sir?
Yes. So Joyce Dixon, JOYCE DIXON 788 at gmail.com.
All right. So how it works for me is I agreed to your 50,000. I won't be sending you over a contract. In that contract, it's a simple 2-pager, basically stating that you're the seller, I'm the buyer. I agree to pay you 50,000. Going to go out there, have an inspection period. Based on how the inspection period goes, if everything comes up as we discussed in the conversation, good to go. We can move forward. If not, then we will have to renegotiate timeline and price. Outside of that, also we'll be submitting it to title. Make sure that we have a clean title. Title usually takes 2 to 3 weeks, as you know. And once that is clear, we should be set to go, clear to close. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair, but I'm not going to sign anything until you get your inspection done and stuff.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, we're at an impasse there because, I mean, as you know, I've been in business long enough to have dedicated hundreds of hours to going, walking properties, and coming to agreements with sellers, only to get burnt and waste a lot of time. And so the way I do it is I'd like to get the property under contract. We already negotiated. We already came to agreement. And so I'd like to get that inked and get that taken care of. That way I can get that submitted title. The inspection is strictly just to make sure I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. 90% of the time.
You'll send somebody to meet me. I'll meet with somebody to show them the property, but I'm not signing up. I'm not getting under contract on it. And so somebody said, yeah, I'm going to buy it for sure. They give me earnest money in my pocket. I mean, I'm not going to make down that rabbit hole again.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to put the earnest money in your pocket, unfortunately. I mean, it would go through escrow.
Yeah. It'd be in my account.
Well,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be, if they waste my time, I ain't got much time left to waste. I'm going to waste no more time. If somebody wants it, they can send somebody out there to look at it, and they decide they want it, and they can put a few thousand in the escrow, and then we can move forward. I'm not going down that signing contracts just to be able for somebody to be able to back out if they don't like something about it. That's the reason people are looking at the properties before they decide whether to buy it or not. You know,
Right.
The owner shouldn't have to be in the contract to see if they want it or not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I do operate differently than other people. Like, I would give you my answer regardless of anything within the next week. So we wouldn't be tied up in a contract for the next month or the next 3 months needlessly. I would let you know as soon as I was able to get someone out there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be under contract for a day. For 1 day. And that's the only thing in the account. I'm going to waste my time. For 1 single day.
All right. Well, then, what would be an availability for me to say I want to get someone out there to take a look at the property?
Just let me know when you want to come look at it. I'll be out there. Or send somebody out there.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will. I'll get that coordinated, and I'll stay in touch with you.
That sounds great, man. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Nick, on that one,
Yes, sir.
I would have really hammered home that even on a retail transaction, what he's asking you to do would still not go down that way.
Right.
Right. No one is going to invest on an inspection prior to having a signed contract and having equitable interest.
Right.
No one does that. They can go walk it and see it, but then what happens on a retail transaction? Signed contract, inspection period, inspection gets done, renegotiation, earnest money is refundable, and then whether or not they come to terms is the second negotiation that has to happen there.
Okay. So really just lean, because I mean, he wasn't an investor himself, so I was trying to lean into that, hoping you kind of understood it. But is that, where did I lose it? Because I noticed the tonality shift. Like, he was chummy, and then he all of a sudden kind of got guarded with me.
I think once he laid down the laws of what he wanted, and when you told him no, I mean, which I don't necessarily think it's bad when you lose a deal like that, because now you realize you're not going to be dealing with an unreasonable seller. Right? He's asking you to do something unreasonable. I felt like the thing that you should have done was explain the process and been like, you know that this is the process.
Right. Okay.
You're an investor. You've done enough transactions. You know how this actually takes place. And what you're asking me to do is not how real estate transactions are actually done.
Right. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Jesse's hanging his head. Tim ain't on it. Caesar, you ain't got anybody?
I just bought a lead, so I'm about to make a call. Let's see. Let's hope he answers.
Because I'm at the point where
you're done.
We're either gonna keep doing this or we should call it.
Just to update, I do have one out and I have a follow-up tomorrow.
Nice. So one signed contract, one follow-up, and then of course this one too. I would follow up with him pretty aggressively and be like, hey, you know, the more I was thinking about this, I really want to understand the disconnect in our communication and what we're not seeing eye to eye on. And try to revive that. I don't necessarily think that one's dead.
So going forward, I'm reconnecting, just kind of going in there playing dumb, be like, hey, where did we disconnect? Like, where did we lose our communication? And basically ask him, help me understand it. How would I progress after that, knowing that he is adamant on wanting someone to go belly to belly?
Well, I think you just explained how irrelevant that actually is.
Okay.
Even if this were listed on the MLS and he had 20 showings on it, whoever the buyer is still going to have their inspection done after they've seen it with their own eyes. And the earnest money is still going to roll through title. And then there's still always going to be the option for someone to back out of a contract. That's what earnest money is there for. Is for if you decide to not perform, the earnest money goes to the seller.
Right. I don't think I didn't allay his fears, because he was taking, I don't know if you heard the beginning of it, but he was taken advantage of by a wholesaler at the beginning. And so I think I didn't appease or alleviate that fear enough either, because as soon as we got to that point, he kind of took it as someone needed to be there local. So I kind of took an interpretation of he's been burnt by a virtual wholesaler. He didn't want to deal with another one again.
Yeah, but also what does burnt mean? I mean, burnt could have meant that he just got terminated.
Right. Well, he didn't even know his property was on the MLS.
Oh, so a wholesaler listed it on the MLS.
Correct. Yeah, because I was like, hey, I signed out. Let's see, this property was listed last year at 55 to sell, and he just went on this whole tangent of it being from a virtual wholesaler representing his company, and they were paying out earnest money, which is why that came up at the end of the call.
Well, again, it's always irrelevant what our competition has done.
Right.
That doesn't mean that that's what I'm going to do. And I shouldn't get punished because somebody else did something wrong. Right? I mean, if you go
I tried to take that approach a little bit. Sorry, go ahead.
What I was going to say is that you don't go to a restaurant and get food poisoning and decide that every restaurant is bad.
Right. Yeah, and I was trying to relay that, and I don't think I relayed it clearly enough, because I was trying to say, hey, I'll give you an answer within the next 10 days. So I tried, but I don't think I differentiated myself enough from the other person.
What is it specifically about his process that you didn't like, and what do I need to not do?
Understood.
That's easy. You know, everything that was probably done there, not a part of our process. Listing on the MLS, we don't do that. So it's like those are the easy things to overcome. But I think it not every call is supposed to be a one call close either.
Right.
And so, I would say if I had to pick if I had to stereotype the typical multi-call close, it's an elderly man.
Yep. Okay. So I'm kind of picking that up too.
Yeah. I mean, that's
feedback.
Can't tell you how many times I've been told by an older man where it's like, I'm 75 years old and my entire process is I take 2 days to figure out what I'm going to do. Understood. So that being said, we are going to wrap this up. Congratulations to you guys, to Tyler, Hyro, for making the top 10. Extremely
I don't
proud
want
of
you to give it
you.
away either. I mean, I've got a few properties and I never want to give away mine. So how much are you looking to get for this?
The last offer I had was $289,000.
289. And did you take it?
The guy ended up backing out at the last minute.
Oh no, man. Did you left you on the 25th hour? Yeah. Was it like a 30-day close too?
2 weeks.
Okay.
It was 2 weeks, so it's a really weird story.
Okay. Hit me.
We had only had it up for sale for a few days. We suspected it was our next door neighbor. He came over and offered $289,000 as is, no inspections, and we said fine. And then the next day he came back and he wanted the mineral rights, and we said fine. You know, mineral rights are $60-70 a year, no big deal. Then he came back the day before closing and wanted to add his wife onto the deed. Said fine. Then the day of the closing, he came and he said that it says offering $289,000. He thought he offered $29,000.
What?
Yeah, I think he might have been a little senile or something, or he just was buying it for somebody in his family, and they ended up not doing what they said. But
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well,
No, it's JESSC. My mama named me after the outlaw. Oh, Jesse James.
No inspections and no nothing.
okay.
Yeah, that's my middle name.
What is your magic number? What makes sense for you? All right.
No, Jesse James. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The process is
Okay. So
Robbing the Hood now.
all right, so I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area. If you don't mind me asking, what got you looking to sell this property?
Matt.
Oh, nice, man.
What?
Out in Fort Worth as well, or a different place?
No, actually,
Well, hey.
no, it's in Fort Worth itself. And, that house that we're selling is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, has a pool and everything. Brand new air conditioner and furnace. But the house we're buying has 5 bedrooms, a formal living room, a formal dining room, a formal den, a kitchen with a walk-around island in it. The backyard patio will seat at least 22 people. Has 3 fireplaces and a big ass backyard.
Whew. My man. When are you guys closing on that one? Or when are you guys looking to buy that?
As soon as I sell this house.
Okay. So you absolutely need to sell this one then, huh?
I'm sorry, what now?
I say you absolutely need to sell this one to get the other one, huh?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. You buying it cash or are you putting a pretty good down payment on it?
Cash.
Cash. All right. All right. So let's talk about this property real quick here. Tell me a little bit more about as far as the condition, what I need to do here, and then I guess we can start with that.
You might maybe need to put a new countertops in the kitchen. But the washer, dryer, refrigerator stay. The house is in good condition. Like I said, the air conditioned furnace are brand new. There's a pool in the backyard. It's got about a $1,500 pool cleaner in it. It's supposed to be the best in the industry. The pool equipment all works fine. The garage is immaculate. I just had the floors painted and everything else. It's immaculate. The carpet in there is all There's carpet in the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, I guarantee you take a girl in that master bedroom, there's no reason you couldn't get laid. It's huge. It's got big cathedral ceilings in it. The master bathroom has a shower and a tub, a separate tub, 2 walk-in closets. There's carpet in the master bedroom, carpet in one of the other bedrooms, but the rest of the house is all wooden floors.
My man, you should put this house on Zillow Gone Wild. What are you talking to me for?
Well, let's face it. You're a realtor, I assume. So you know the situation with the market right now. The market it's a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. There's ideally you want about 6 months worth of inventory out there, and there's about 16 to 1,800 months worth of inventory out there. But the house is completely totally paid for, so all I have to do is just pay electric and water, and insurance, and taxes on it. The taxes that were in January, so they're already paid for the rest for this year or net last year, and so my cost of owning this house and keeping it up is very minimal. Because obviously nobody's living there, so the electricity bill, shit, I think 2 months ago was like $90.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
And it has one of the biggest attics I've ever seen. You literally can stand up and walk all the way around the attic.
Okay. Well, a couple of things, Armand, is one, I am not a realtor. I'm actually an investor. So I do buy properties to either flip them, rent them, wholesale them, whatever it is. So I definitely, whenever I talk to folks, I always want to help folks out. If I can help you achieve your goal, get you that new place, and I can make a little bit of change on the back end, like those are the type of deals that I love to talk about, right?
Well, I'm willing to sell you a house at what I think would be a good price, because I know what the houses are selling for in that area. At $260,000, that's cheap. The houses across the street from me just sold for a little over $305,000. There's a house down the street that sold for $320,000. I mean, you're not going to come in there and buy this house and make $150,000.
Oh, I'm not.
You could probably make at least $50,000 on it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. I don't care about home runs. I'm more of a base hitter. So I'm glad that you said that. So right now you're telling me the neighborhood is a low $300,000 neighborhood.
Yeah, you can obviously you can pull it up and take a look. And
No, I know. So I'm seeing that. So it's about 300. So then now let me ask you this: how much do I need to sink into this so that I can sell it for 300 or 320?
Well, like I said, probably the biggest thing is the roof, but I'm in the process of having the roof replaced.
Yeah, if I buy this, I don't want you to do that because I want to do that. So
yeah, and then other than that, really, maybe some new countertops in the kitchen.
Okay, so would you say anywhere between $30,000 to $40,000 tops is what I need to sink into this so I can get it to 300?
With the roof, well, depending on what, and I've been quoted as low as 12,000 on the roof. I can't imagine you having to put 20,000 into it because we've already sunk a lot of money into it after we moved out of it.
Okay, so yeah, so 20 plus 15, that's 35. That's what I'm saying. 30, maybe on the very top end, 40 grand.
No, I would imagine top end 20.
Oh, you're saying 20? Okay.
Yeah, that's with the roof.
That's with the roof. Okay, so I'm totally ready to play ball on that one. So let's say 20. That being said, you've done remodels yourself. As you know, $10,000, $15,000 easily evaporates. So when you say 20, if you don't mind, I'd like to just put 30 on my calculator just to give me a little bit of cushion just in case something else comes up. Does,
Sure.
does
Well,
that sound does that sound fair?
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to do anything with the appliances. The appliances are all fine. And like I said, the air conditioner furniture are like 2 years old, and it's a 5-ton air conditioner.
I gotcha. All right. So let's say I do put in just the 20, like you said, right? Now, as you know, as an investor, I've got other business expense, closing costs twice, holding costs, cost of capital, the whole shebang. So at the end of the day, if I buy this off you at 250, if I buy it off you at 250, after I take all that into consideration, I'm all in at 316 just to be able to sell it anywhere between 300 to 320.
Yeah.
So, and I know you don't want to give it away, and I don't like lowballing folks, but I don't like getting highballed either. But
And let me tell you one thing about this house. We've lived there for over 20 years, and we have never lost power for even well, we did lose power because we had a transformer that went out and they had to replace the transformer somewhere in the neighborhood. But when we've had all these ice storms that people have been without power for 2, 3, 4 days or a week, we have never been without power.
yeah, I gotcha.
And especially with the pool equipment, that's very important because if you don't have electricity, your pool equipment frees up, and then you're screwed out of $4,000 or $5,000 trying to replace it. But we've never lost power except that one time transformer blew, and I think we were only out for maybe an hour and a half.
I gotcha. All right. Well, Armand, like I said, I mean, I want to give you as much as I can. That being said, I also got to be fair to my business, right?
Sure.
I mean, in order for you to get the new house, I mean, how much do you absolutely need for that, just so that we can make something happen here?
I'd have to have 250 and 260 just to recoup the money that we spent on the old house, and we've the new house. We've already moved into it. We just haven't paid for it yet, but we've already spent probably good 25,000 redoing. My wife wanted all new wooden floors put in and things like that.
Gotcha. Well, here's the thing, Armand. I mean, I know your 250 is your number, and here's the only thing I got to ask you, because you sound like a very smart guy and you've got some properties and you're looking to buy another one. I mean, at the end of the day, buying it at 250, like I said, my all-in would be 316,000. So I guess my only question to you is, would you ever invest $316,000 of your own money just to win $0?
Well, you're not investing 316. You're investing. So you're looking at making, hopefully the economy, and the economy is getting better. I mean, look at the price of gold and the price of silver and everything else.
That's fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, I'm flipping this. I want to move this in the next 60 to 90 days. I'm not here to play the equity game. I just want to get in and get out. So
yeah, and let's face it, we put it up for sale in October, and that probably wasn't a really good month. But with March coming up, March, February, March, April, and May, that's going to be the time probably a lot of houses are selling. That'd be the time to sell it. We got it off the market for right now. We're going to put it back on the market in March. Okay.
Well, I think that might be your best bet then, Armand, because I just can't see myself taking a risk with over $250,000 just to earn peanuts.
Understand.
All right. If you do change your mind though, let me know. I do close pretty quick, and if there's a number that can help you get you your other place, let me know. Like I said, I'm not trying to hit a home run. I don't want to strike out either, because that's a whole lot of money to be striking out on.
And well, 250,000 in a neighborhood where the houses are selling for over 300,000 isn't a risk.
Well, it is when I'm putting about $20,000 in there and I still got to pay all the costs. I mean, the math is math. I pay you 250 and my all in is 316. Any way you slice it.
All right.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
Bye.
I tried.
You know, Caesar, I will never get those 12 minutes back. I had already full on outroed us.
Have you? I didn't know. I had you guys muted.
I was doing the outro, and then you unmuted yourself so we could listen to you get shot down. I had to listen to a guy tell us how great gold and silver are when the prices just dropped like 70% overnight. Like, I don't even understand his argument. Like, $250,000 for a house in a neighborhood where they're selling for $300 ain't a bad investment when it needs $30,000 in work.
Well, folks, it happens to the best of us.
Well, it shouldn't have happened, but it did happen. None of us should have heard that. And so, Caesar, tomorrow, actually not tomorrow, Thursday, when I go on the implementation call, I need you to explain to me how you're going to give me 12 minutes of my life back. Because not only was it just horrible to listen to, but I had to sit here and listen to it as if like I haven't had enough of those calls in my life. But brother, I will say you are definitely the one-line assassin. You got a one-liner for everything. It is amazing.
Well, thank you.
I can't remember enough of one-liners like that. I come up with it off the cuff, but it just rolls off the tongue.
I tried, man. Not the one lines, but I tried with this call. That.
Although I will say those are the types of sellers that we do have to try to close. You know, I mean, he was motivated. He just his price was wrong, and he's not motivated enough.
No, he's not.
So, that being said, now that you're unmuted and you can actually hear me, and you had the volume up, what I was saying was, and on top of that, Jesse had a seller on the phone, and we muted Jesse to listen.
Thank you for like $155,000. They still want $150,000. I thought, yeah, well, you've got ceilings that have fallen down inside now because there's holes on the roof, so it needs a new roof too.
Oh wow!
And I thought, yeah.
I'm never going home.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done there, but I would need to be able to pay off my mortgage here, and it's roughly around 115 is what's left on it. And then I need to have enough money to renovate the other one to move into it. Now, granted, every single little thing that needs to be done there doesn't have to be done right away, but the bulk of it, like that place, needs a whole new kitchen and both bathrooms need to be redone. Mm-hmm. There's flooring that needs new floors and everything over there.
But it sounds like
but that's basic.
It sounds like your property pretty much is. It sounds like you done did everything to it. It's pretty much turnkey.
Yeah, the only thing this house needs is some of the siding outside. I had a guy that was supposed to this was like 3 years ago, and I gave him quite a bit of money. And I got sick, and I was in the hospital with pneumonia for almost a month. But he was supposed to replace all the bad siding and paint. Well, he didn't replace all the siding that was bad. And the paint job, in only 2 years, the paint, even on the trim and stuff, is coming off. Which means he used lousy, cheap paint and probably watered down. And he painted over bugs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was crappy. I wouldn't recommend him to anybody. And I have a 2,400 square foot solid steel barn with 2 giant doors on either end on a cement slab here too. So yeah, it's a big plus for out here.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how much were you wanting to walk away with this, or for your house?
For me to get into that, see, I'm guesstimating on that other house. I figure, because it has a central AC unit.
Mm-hmm.
It's by the front door, which is a weird spot for it, but whatever. But it's over. But they have window units, which is telling me that unit probably doesn't work. Why would they have window AC then if they have a central air conditioning? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I know that it would need a new HVAC system. And I have a heat pump, and I love it. I love having a heat pump. But anyway, I figured to fix another house is probably going to cost me around $150,000 to $200,000. I may be off. I may be really off, and maybe I'm estimating too high. But also, it depends on how much they're going to want for that house. Because if they want $150,000, I'm just going to say thank you and go on my merry way. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah. So back to your house, how much did you want again for it?
It seems like the comparison stuff out here, this would probably appraise, because I have like almost 2 acres of land. This would probably appraise for $350,000, $375,000. I don't know, it might even go to $400,000.
Okay, gotcha. And you're asking at least.
Well, I want to walk away. It's probably at least $200,000. Because I would need that to be able to renovate that other house. But it only worked if they're going to take, those estimates you can do, that investors use. I probably shouldn't pay more than $40,000 for that other house.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either if it needs all that much renovations to it, and they've been trying to sell it for the past few years.
Well, that's why it's been sitting for so long. Nobody wants to pay the money they want. At one point, they wanted $225,000 for that house, and I thought, you guys are crazy.
So you're wanting about, you said 2?
Yeah, I figure I need at least 2.
In your pocket?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I had one company call. We'll give you $180,000. I said, well, no, that would pay off my mortgage, but then where would I go to live? Because that wouldn't be enough to do anything. So I said, because I'm not in a position where I have to leave. I mean, if the thing doesn't work out, then I'm fine. I'll just keep paying my mortgage like I always do.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Let me see. Oh, this is a hard one. Let me see if I can pull up something.
And of course, the less, at least those people in California, they really haven't done anything to that property, and it's got broken windows now because it's been vacant for the whole 4 years. They bought it and nobody's lived in it. And the longer it sits like that, the more of a chance that people are going to go in there and try to take other stuff, whatever may be there.
Yes, ma'am. So, okay. So the main thing is you want to get out of this house, move to another house, to do all the remodels, to just to get away from this house. Is there an exact reason why you prefer to leave this fully remodeled house? Exact reason?
I wanted to not have a mortgage anymore.
Okay.
That's my whole thing.
That's your whole thing, just no mortgage.
Right now, I can't retire because I have a mortgage, and there's no way that what little bit I would get that I could pay my mortgage plus the necessities. It just wouldn't happen.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's the only reason why. Otherwise, I'd stay here because I like my house.
Okay. And that number, so I think you're wanting somewhere around that 350 range. If you owe 110, so about 310 or so, 315 is what you would be looking to get. What you would want.
What do you mean?
And total purchase price, so to pay your mortgage and to net you $200,000, you essentially need to be around 315.
Oh yeah.
How can you have it listed with a realtor out of curiosity?
Oh, because I'm not in a position where I want to just deal with that for months on end. When I don't have to leave here if I don't want to. Like I said, I'm trying to find out if the owner of that property, if they even take less than the 150. If they won't, then I can just sit back and just do what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't have to leave here. So I'm not in a
completely understand.
But also when you list it, then you got to pay realtor fees and stuff too, which also cuts into all that the money too.
Yes, ma'am. This is what I would say. Just giving you professional advice here. What I would do is I'd probably I understand you cutting into the fees and stuff like that, but in order to get the maximum that you want, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to list it with an agent. You know, it gets you, I mean, even putting at, let's say, 325 or 330 on the market, just to see who bites at it, you know. You might get an offer to where, okay, you can still pay your agent, still pocket X amount. Because for me, honestly, I'd probably be around that 210 range, and I'd be wasting your time at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just reaching. You know, I thought, well, maybe there's somebody out there. You know, maybe this would work. But you know, I know that when you buy properties, I know you're trying to make a profit, and so a lot of times you're only going to give maybe half of what you could sell, you know, the house for. But you probably deal more with people who are going to lose their home if they don't do something.
Well, not necessarily. We deal with all types of people. You know, sometimes a lot of people. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For an example, sometimes some people just don't want to deal with the agents. You know, like, hey, I mean, I'll give you, let's say, throw an example out there. I got a property out, you know, in Longview. You know, we got it for less than 150, and we put it, helped him, you know, he wanted 150, fine, we'll market it, we'll deal all the realtors, and you know, we'll still pay your closing costs and stuff like that. You know, that property's clean, it's turnkey, nothing wrong with it, it's been updated. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the situation, you know. If you just don't want to deal with realtors, then we'll deal with them, and we'll handle the negotiations, and we'll market it, and we'll see what comes out of it, you know. But that just means we won't.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, that just means we wouldn't be a buyer at that asking price, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it just depends on the situation. For your situation, like I said, I would probably just list it with an agent and just see what comes from it. If anything, you know, and just go from there. I think that's probably your best bet.
I think I'm going to see what that house, because if they're saying they still want $100,000 or something for it, well, then I'm not going to waste anybody else's time with anything either.
So what if they wanted a lesser amount? What if they wanted a lesser amount? So what if I called that person and be like, hey, you know, we'll do like 40 grand, 30 grand, or whatever the case may be.
What do you mean?
Like, what if I negotiated the deal for you? If we can make a deal on this house.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my only thing is, I just need to have enough money to fix that place.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's electrical issues, I have an electrician that I've used for years, and he's not expensive, and he would go in there and get it done for a lot less than going through a regular company. But I don't know about the plumbing. I saw there's some old copper stuff in there that nobody really even uses that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, the foundation it's a pier and beam, and it felt fairly solid. But they also, I think they must have had a water leak, because there was some metal pinning around the base of the foundation. But it wasn't a guy could fit under there. It was only like 10 inches off the ground. But they had cut it and peeled it up. And then one of the rooms had a cutout in the wall, and I could see some new text line in there. So I figured they must have had a water leak, and they opened that stuff up to try to dry out underneath the house. That's what I think they did. I know that from experience, because I had stuff happen here. So you mean negotiate where you could get the price down, something would work here, and then I'd be able to fix that other house up and not have a mortgage? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. You know, as long as we come to an agreement on this one, you know, as long as you're like, hey, you know, you don't beat me up on the price either on that, because obviously I don't know what we're paying either. But I also want to make sure you get a good deal on the other property, and it's not so much repairs.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to spend over 200,000. If you're spending 200,000 on repairs, you might as well just go ahead and build you a house at that point.
I know. That's what I was thinking too. I thought, well, yeah, I should just find some land that, I have like 1.87 acres here. And that other house, believe it or not, is 1.86. So it's like the same amount, almost the same amount of acreage, but it's a much bigger house. I'd have a lot more space in there.
Mm-hmm.
But, but it's like, one of my sons, he goes, Mom, you just redid your house. What are you thinking? He goes, you're getting old. I said, thank you for reminding me of that. But I said, well, the thing is, I said, I can't work forever. I've had some health issues in the past, and that stuff's got improved a lot. But still, I said, if something were to happen where I physically could not work anymore, I said, who's going to pay my mortgage? I said, that's my biggest worry is the mortgage on my house. So you know what I'm talking about, this whole scenario of what I'm trying to do, right? Because I tried to explain that to some other people. They go, well, you could get a loan. I'm like, no.
That's not what you want to do, though. Yeah.
No.
You're trying to be debt free. Yes, I get it. No, I completely understand where you're coming from, and I get what you're saying. But yeah, like I said, if you wouldn't mind, I probably can negotiate that deal for you, see what's going on and stuff like that. But I'd at least want a good price for this one. And this one would be the same thing. We would market it obviously too. We would market it, put it on the MLS and stuff like that. That way you can get a little bit of a higher price rather than a cash price. And just we would go from there.
Okay. And then let's say that somebody said, yeah, because my barn, you would not believe the guys that came out here that were doing renovations on my house. Would you sell me the back house of half of your property? Because I want that barn. And I'm like, no, not doing that. But a lot of guys fall in love with that barn. You know what I use the barn for? To put extra furniture and stuff in there.
I was going to say you use it for storage, right? Use it for storage.
Exactly. So I don't need, just storage shed would be big enough for me. I don't need all that stuff. So everything would be contingent on that other house. And, those guys, they're still paying, the taxes on it every year, and they have to keep the lawn up because it's still in city limits. I'm outside city limits where I'm at, but that other house is not. It's on city limits. So they can't let that grass get very high. So I'm just thinking it's a lot of upkeep, but maybe they want to keep, I don't know. Sometimes realtors, and I don't know where you're from, but sometimes people from California think that you come here and can make a killing on stuff because they're so used to such high
prices,
costs in California. And I understand that, but it's not like that here. So, prices have gone up quite a bit since I bought my house here, but I got a really good deal on this place too. So, well, okay. Now, what is your company? What company are you?
I'm with Bico Solutions. I own my own company. I can also send you my website as well. That way you can look through it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that way you can look through it and stuff and see what we've done and what we bought. So yeah, I can send that. Yeah, I'll send that to you as well. Let me ask you this: if that house didn't work out, did you have another house in mind?
I started looking to see if there was anything else because I love the area out here. My sons keep talking about wanting me to move back into Frisco and stuff. And I'm like, no. I like where I'm at. I like having distance between my neighbors. And I love the country. So this is where I want to stay.
I heard that. I live in a small town myself. So yeah.
So are you local? Are you around here?
I actually stay outside of Waco.
I'm sorry, what?
I stay outside of Waco.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's pretty cool down that way too.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, same really rural area. But yeah, let's do this.
And I will tell you, another real, because I was looking on Zillow, so they had somebody call me, but I haven't signed a contract or anything with anybody, so I can do whatever I want to.
So
Well, there you go. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's see if we can't make something happen with that other house. And if we can't, let's me and you get together and maybe find a house or something that, might fit your budget or something. And then we can talk a little bit more about this house and see what I can do for this house. Out of curiosity, what would you need in your pocket after the 110? Like besides the 200,000 in your pocket, realistically, what would that price be?
well, I would like it if I could just pay all my other loans and stuff that I have, get my car paid off, so I really don't have any debt except paying my utilities and the taxes every year.
What do you think those loans are? Like, total debt.
I know a lot of credit cards. I'd have to go. I'd have to add them all up to see. I just make my payments. So I'll have to go check it out. I know my car. I've had it for several years, and it seems to take forever to get the principal to go down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a brand new car if I could. But
Well, then you're just going to go into more debt.
I've never had my whole life, and I've never had a brand new car.
Really?
That would be kind of cool. No, if I did, then I probably would never have to buy another car.
You should buy you one of the motorhomes. That way you can drive everywhere and sleep in it as well.
Oh no, I still like to do cooking, and I like to sew, and I have a lot of craft stuff. So I need that space. I really do.
All right.
But I'm kind of hoping that those people from California, I did call them, and they sent me a message back, and they just said, well, our money's tied up in other things, and we really can't do anything there, and we appreciate you letting us know that there's been more damage. We haven't been out there in over a year. So because they booked a fly to come out here to check it out.
Oh, wow.
So they originally wanted like $225, because that's what I think. They thought they'd buy it for $150 and then turn around and sell it in the 200s and make a profit. Well, that didn't happen. And they've been slowly dropping the price down because they've been listing it for 4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
So, well, okay. Are you going to send me? Do you need my email? Do you have that?
I think I have your email. It's let me make sure. Yes, is it 19rayj53@gmail.com?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Is Ray J your middle name?
And, my dad, it's Renee Jacqueline. My dad always called me Ray J.
Got you. Okay, awesome.
And what was your name again?
My name's Jesse Borko.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, let's do this. I'll call you back tomorrow. That way you can figure out tonight or something like that what your total debt you own or your car and stuff like that. We can go over it and see what we can do. And then, like I said, we can go over see how much money you really need and what you need in your pocket and make a deal.
Okay, and what I'll probably do is like that other house. I know it needs some insulation in the attic. I have new insulation in this house too. I've really done a lot here, but I just need to not have a mortgage, and I just don't see that happening here. Where I could get this house paid off and have to work 2 jobs to do that.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, I'll play around with some stuff this evening then, and then I guess we can chat tomorrow.
Yes. What time are you available tomorrow?
I'm pretty open. Yeah, I work from home. I'm a nurse, and I do medical reviews from home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I work for one of the Medicare administrative contractors. And so I usually start work around 7:30, and I quit when I can, but a lot of times I put in extra hours every day. So when you call, and I'll put your name in so that way when your number comes up, I'm like, oh, who the heck is it?
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, there goes my guy Jesse. He's calling me. Let me answer it.
So I'll save your number. And I will tell you that realtor that called me from Zillow,
Have you ever talked to someone where you try to explain things and they just give you like these answers like, oh, for sure, or it's almost like it's
Like a
almost
vague
like
answer. They just don't
like
know.
a robot kind of
Yeah,
thing.
they
And
just
I
don't
thought,
know.
You're not even listening to me, are you?
Well, just know I'm listening to you. I heard everything you said. Let's see if I can.
Well, even yesterday, I called her and I said, can I talk with you? I went to look at the house again. And she goes, give me 15 minutes. Well, an hour and a half later, I still hadn't heard from her. So I text her again. She goes, oh, I forgot to call you. Well, that didn't set real well with me either.
Yeah. Well, let's do this. I will.
I know things can come up when you're busy, and I understand that. I mean, that happens with me at work too. So I understand that. But she actually told me she forgot.
Well, let's do this. Let's set up a call tomorrow at, what do you say, 11 o'clock?
Okay, that'd be fine.
Perfect. I'll call you at 11. Just have everything ready. We'll go over everything. And like I said, if we can make something happen, we'll go ahead and make a deal, okay? And I'll send you an agreement.
Okay. All right. It sounds great. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Fantastic call, Jesse. We're so proud of you.
What? Huh?
We see why you made the top 10. We're not surprised. Yay. We got to watch you for 45 minutes, set up a follow-up for tomorrow.
Dude. Whatever, bro.
Oh, man. We were making fun of you in the chat. I said, Jesse's trying to get a second wife over here, man. Hang up the phone, bro. She wouldn't let you go.
She wouldn't let me go, dude. Usually I'm the one that's like, hey, hold on. Before you go,
right?
We talked about this. Like, hold on.
Oh, she was like, before you go, sir.
Yeah, before you go, let me tell you about this.
Oh, man. That was awesome. So I think at this point, each one of us got at least some time on here to show. I thought this was awesome. I got to see several contracts get sent out. I sucked ass. I got I did nothing good today. I did nothing. I think that's why I want to end this. I'm gonna go
Me too.
The next week about like how bad I did today. So, but Caesar, great job. Tim, I thought you sounded good on the phones. You sent a contract, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent it one contract. It's good.
Jesse, how many contracts did you send?
I only got one contract sent and signed.
Well, that's fantastic, boys. So the winner of this competition, whoa, Tim, how did you just do that?
Yeah, they did.
Let's go.
Yay! Woo! There you go. Tim should have been the winner. That's all that was. Even
there you go. I'll take that.
Good job, boys. Everybody, show some love to the TU members for coming on here. Like the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow.